have been waiting on your end, but nobody has yet. Nobody has commented. Not
No,
even Glenn.
because,
Not even Simon.
well, for one thing, like I said, this is kind of last minute. For another thing, you started early. So
Nah, it'll be fine.
it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, this is basically just an open, like, we talk about whatever. We hang out and, chat with whoever is chatting on the comment section.
I just find it funny. Well, if it was going to be just you and me, I mean, it's still a little bit funny, but I was going to say if it was just going to be you and me, Arturo, that it's funny that we're both in the same house.
Yeah.
Like completely separate rooms.
But isn't this nicer?
Well, yeah, because my arrangement here won't really accommodate two people sitting because my camera's right attached to my working desk, and I got this little small space to sit in here, so I don't have a lot of. It's not real. It's just better to do it this way. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah. So that I know we will get into 88 at some point. So tonight I am going to be watching this.
Finally going to get around to it.
Yeah, tonight. It's about 7 episodes. What's that, Matt?
And are you going to watch the movies as well?
Well, I don't have the movies. That's the thing. I mean, I could still add it as part of the 80s because if I get like this,
I may give you something. When I ordered some anime, they gave me like a free 7-day trial for Sentai's website for the streaming service. I'm already subscribed, so I may just give you one of those, and all 3 movies are on there.
Oh, nice.
And Ryu Healer is also on there, so you could go through the first 6 episodes and the Pat Labor movies in 6 days.
All right, Matt.
Well, Matt, you've seen Pat Labor the movies, have you?
Yeah.
Maybe even if I'm not able to get to it, you could maybe talk about it because I know I'll be watching this obviously. And
the order's a little weird with the movies, and the 3rd movie is my least favorite.
The 3rd one?
That's like the 3rd one, which is technically the 2nd one.
The second
Pat Labor
one.
1 and 2 were released very close to each other, and then they decided to do a 3rd movie in like 2000.
Yeah,
and
they actually
the 3rd
have
movie
it.
is actually there's a timeline, and I think that the shows are also considered in that timeline. The movie shows.
Let's see, they have the television timeline, which is different, and then there's the new files. That's part of that timeline. Then you have the original, the A series that follow the movies. The Pat Labor the movie, Pat Labor 3, which comes like after, before Pat Labor 2.
Yeah.
I didn't know Sentai had a streaming service.
Yeah, it's not common. I think it's more on like Microsoft consoles than PlayStation. So I do it on my computer, and I do it on my parents' Roku.
Okay, so how does their so Funimation has a pretty extensive category or catalog. So how does Sentai?
It's smaller, right?
Yeah,
but it's a little more organized.
Oh, really?
So when you go into like the stuff to look for, there's 2. It's a little confusing, but there's like, English. There's English dubs, movies, which get a little confusing because they include the OVAs with movies.
Okay.
So you will see entire TV shows in the movie list for like the first episode or the last episode. Horror, action, they have a lot. It's like that, and then you can go down to like standard categories. But it's small. It's smaller. You have to switch the.
Oh
no.
Language before it's in English.
Okay.
Then you can get an English dub. They are a little slower with their releasing. Like a 3rd Made in the Abyss movie, and it's still on their streaming service.
How many titles do they have?
I want to say it's like, I want to say 500.
Oh, okay.
But it may be more of 200. It's not as big as Funimation's.
I didn't figure it would be. I just had no clue that they did I thought it was only basically just Funimation and Crunchyroll.
Nope,
that's
it's
all I
Funimation, Crunchyroll, and Sentai. If you have the right thing with Sentai, you can use a computer. There's Anime Lab, but that's European.
Okay.
That's
how much is the Sentai? How much is the Sentai?
It's about $7 a month.
Oh, okay. So
kind of the same as
a little bit more than Funimation.
Yeah, but they have exclusives. Like, if you don't want to pay for all of Legends of the Galactic Heroes, which is like a couple hundred episodes, 5 OVAs, 6 movies, it goes for like $700 because they only made one type of box set for it. It's like a triangle box set. You can stream it instead. Sub.
Okay.
I watched quite a bit. I watched one with this guy and a demon and a spear, and I watched all 50 episodes and enjoyed that.
Do you have Funimation and Crunchyroll too?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, you have got it all. Yep. Pretty much.
They're not all on the the only thing that gets me with Sentai is because of their subtitles.
Hi, Leon.
The Ruku is kind of annoying with it.
Oh, really?
That's surprising.
You have to translate it. You have to add in subtitles on the Ruku's menu, not on their menu. But Funimation does the same thing. It's something to do with the Ruku's program.
I haven't had much issues with Funimation on Roku.
Yeah,
but then again,
it's only if you're going in subtitle. I have to go into a special menu and then.
Thank you, Loki. Thanks for stopping by to say hi. Sorry.
Yeah.
Distracted by the comments, you guys.
Yeah. But no, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, they have some titles that I'm interested in. It's just that it seems like Funimation is starting to branch out and grab all these other titles that look interesting.
Yeah, they really expanded their
it seems like Sentai has older classics like this. And then I got this from their site from like $2. This is the next one I gotta watch that came out in the 80s, except this is not the OVA 6 episodes. This is like all of those episodes combined into one movie.
Yeah. I mean, there are good stuff on their streaming thing.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two I definitely will be watching, so we can do 1988 discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mom, do you have any new videos coming out? I know you've been posting
Yes. Leon says, "Hope you're being safe." Oh, thank you. Thank you. I try. I just kind of put out there whatever interests me. Someone came on one of my, this is a completely off topic of what we were talking about, but someone came on one of my reaction videos to a Tom McDonald song, and he was saying that all of the people that were telling me to react to certain other of his rap songs, that it was really Tom McDonald and his girlfriend using alias accounts to try to get people to come watch their stuff, and that if I was watching his stuff to try to grow my channel, it wouldn't work or something like that. It was really strange. I don't know how true that is or not, but getting back around to the content, I just basically watch what interests me, and so that's, not everybody. I put up stuff that is of personal interest to me. It doesn't always appeal to everybody in my audience, but that's okay. What I have coming up for tomorrow is part 2 of my interview with Justin. What is that, Arturo?
Oh, Final Fantasy VIII. I actually have 2 of these. Well, he was wanting to keep this. I mean, I was trying to sell this one. Hey, y'all. Good evening. You too.
Hi, Colin. How are you doing? I hope you're staying dry and warm, because it is wet and cold here.
Yeah, my feet are
so
freezing.
annoying. I hate it. hate this time of year. So
the only thing that's different about these two is that one says Square Enix and this says Squaresoft before they changed the title. And, you know, I was trying to sell this, and then Aurelia was like, she wanted to keep it because, well, yeah, Final Fantasy. And then on top of that, it's Squaresoft, so maybe rarer.
Yeah.
What is the value of that?
I mean, I looked. It didn't really go for that much, so I don't know what. But it made me think, I got to keep it now. I got to keep it.
Of course. Now you feel like it's valuable.
I mean, technically, I did buy this. I did buy this. So, you know. But if I do feel like it, maybe I'll give it to Aurelia.
I'm going to ask you a question. Okay, something that I was going to suggest to mention was what was one of the latest shows or TV or movies that we've seen. And I was going to start off by saying The Little Things. I think that was the last movie I saw.
Yeah, I saw
that
one.
That's okay. I have made a review of it. I haven't posted the review yet. Arturo hasn't seen it yet. Is it still playing in the theater?
Well, yes. And I saw a little bit of something. So I'm like, oh, I didn't want to.
Oh, no. What did you see?
I don't want to say in front of people that may.
Well, try to talk in code.
First video I found was, Bill Burr.
Yeah, the Bill Burr. That one, the one that's titled Vagina Privilege, that one was the one that got the most attention. And I think it was just because of the subject matter. And it was I was not prepared for what he talked about. And he's got another video where he talks about another time that she attacked him, that she punched him in the head or the face or something. And I'm just like, that it's so unsettling to me because it really bothers me. It's just like it really troubles me. I can't.
Yeah.
I couldn't laugh at it when he was talking about that.
But
Matt, what were you saying before
what were we talking about? Oh, The Little Things.
The Little Things. Yeah. I saw it on HBO Max. It's on there for a few more weeks.
Yeah.
And then they're going to take that off and put Tom and Jerry.
Ugh.
So also Final Fantasy VIII is the only
Tom and Jerry. I know I've seen the trailers for it. It's all snow.
Also, Final Fantasy VIII is the only Final Fantasy game I played all the way through, like 20 years ago. It was really fun. Yeah, I need to get back into that game. I am such a starter stopper. I've got like a category of games. And then I've got anime I gotta watch. Like I do a bunch of reviews and stuff, but I can't keep up with everything. I know I'm like Teresa, but yeah, I saw a glimpse of so and so on the Mom. I saw so and so on so and so in that movie. Little Things.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry, I was reading a message. You said you saw what on what?
I saw so and so on the ground.
Okay, then I know what scene you're talking. It was that was towards the end.
Yes. Big hello from
Grand Prairie, Alberta. Oh, from Canada. One of my coworkers is from Canada too. I think he's from Toronto.
Hello, neighbor. Hello, neighbor.
Same place where The Weeknd's from. Can you tell I'm obsessed with The Weeknd right now? It's like.
Yeah, she's been talking.
I have been listening to his music.
She bought his song lately.
I did. I bought his highlights album, and I'm avoiding listening to all of it because I haven't heard all of those songs, and I want to maybe do reactions to them first. So, are you interested to watch? Oh, in answer to your question, no, Leon. The only one that's my son is Arturo, right there, the one right there beside me. Yeah. That's
Matt. Son. Two Matts are my buddies.
Yeah, the two Matts below are his friends and coworkers.
One Matt's a gamer. One Matt's an anime fan.
Okay, he had. Oh yes, I know. I did not watch the Super Bowl, but I did do a reaction to his halftime show, and I put it up. I think the next day or 2 days later, I put it up. But the NFL blocked it in North America or the U.S. So I've got it unlisted while I'm making the dispute because all these other reactions have gone up to it. I don't understand. But anyway, it was amazing. I mentioned in the video.
It was amazing.
Well, I mean, I was glad that he said it was going to be PG. I really appreciated that he kept it PG. because, and I talked about that in the video. It was, I don't know. I like his music, the little that I've heard so far, and I was really impressed with
yeah, he seems like the only person that seems pretty decent in that establishment.
It is so good. And the messages that he's trying to say in some of his songs about, I'm paraphrasing, but when he came on, when he was in the video, wait, what's this? What are you doing? What is this?
This is what Matt Air sent me.
Oh,
yeah, I said to say.
It's not the end of the world.
I mean, it is kind of true, though. I mean, yeah, I'm glad I grew up with this, but this is really awesome.
Yes, Leon, I've mentioned that exact same. We're going to talk over each other. I know this is going to happen. I mentioned that exact same thing. He does remind me a lot of Michael Jackson. That might be why I really like.
Oh, fantastic! Wait, is that boot, Matt? Oh. Is that bootleg? That
okay,
one, yeah.
Matt Ayer. What you need to do is, if you could, someone mentioned that you had a solid DVD collection. Could you show it? You started to give us a tour before we went live. Can you show us? Because I didn't see everything. I was really impressed with what I saw.
Let's see, can you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes, it's a little laggy.
It's kind of frozen now. Dang it.
Yeah, like I said, I had a feeling if you were to move around, it might be a little bit laggy.
Is that it?
Okay, there we go.
You're moving now.
These.
My goodness.
He's collected a lot over the years.
You need to open up a rental store. That's what you need to do, Matt.
Yeah, and then there's all the ones over here.
Oh,
look at that.
Yeah.
I love your little man cave down there. That is so cool.
Yeah. Also,
that's a really cozy little place. I love that.
Yeah. Also, I've been trying to get people to watch this.
What is that?
That's 70s Spider-Man.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Is this the one that was made here in America, or is it the other?
No, this is the one in Japan.
Okay.
That inspired the Super Sentai series.
Oh,
that inspired Power Rangers.
Oh, really?
They also wanted to try to do Japanese 70s Captain America, and that didn't really work out too well.
Well, I mean, he's American.
And it would.
Oh,
no, please.
Oh, no.
No.
Thank you, Matt. No. He said no.
You guys haven't seen it. Don't judge a book.
Sorry.
Until you
Miles Morales on PS4.
Oh, the game. You don't have that game. Do you have that game?
No.
I beat the PS5 version.
Yeah, he did.
The PS5 version.
Mm-hmm. I need to play
You got that game, Arturo?
No, Lelia got the Spider-Man for the PS4. I don't have this game, Miles Morales. I do need to get that the one that my sister has. I'm trying to figure out if I really want to get it for the PS5 because
Why can't you play what she has?
I mean, I could.
Okay. So it's the same game, right?
Well, yeah, but the PS5 version, I mean, it looks nice, but the problem is they did something with his face which doesn't look. They tried to make him look like Tom Holland, and it just doesn't fit.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard that did not go over well.
No,
it
didn't.
Okay.
The problem is with Miles. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
No, all I was going to say is I have that game. I beat that one on the PS4. I'm intending of replaying it on the PS5 because I got the special version with everything, and that came with the Miles Morales game, which I also beat that one.
Yeah, I knew you were playing that for a bit, but at first you had a hard time kind of getting it into, like, trying to get it to play because the way the PS5 is.
You have to. The way I have my PS5, it's actually flipped upside down.
Yeah.
So the disc wasn't reading because I was putting it in the wrong way.
Oh.
But once I figured that out, yeah.
Of course, it wouldn't read.
No,
I do agree, RD. They should. I miss DVD rental stores, even though I'm probably too lazy to go out and rent one. Even if they sell. I mean, because it's so easy to get your hands on something streaming. But it is sad that they're gone.
I remember
did like
that
one in there. I know.
I remember when we went to Blockbuster, there was like those games, and I was like,
oh
yeah, that was when I had the flu. Oh man, that was horrible. Oh man, I wanted to get another game.
Are all sold out in the GameStops and Walmart. Where can I find one?
Man, Leon, I don't know. They've been kind of but well, we gotta watch it for what are they called? Scalpers. At some point, I gotta do an opening of this. I know we kind of already opened it, but
oh yeah,
I do need
that's another series we started, and we keep starting.
We keep going everywhere.
I know, it's terrible.
Recently, I decided to get this. I decided to get this for the better episodes because I kind of have fond memories of this.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Just only for the good episodes before it kind of it kind of went downhill a bit. Wasn't as good, I don't think. But the earlier episodes
that got released the same year One Piece got released.
Yeah, 1999.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't realize One Piece was that old.
And One Piece has almost 1,000 episodes, and SpongeBob has like 500.
I knew it had a lot.
You know what else came out in 1999? Silent Hill.
Oh, he has Silent Hill in the Ring. Yeah. Wait a second. I want to get back to the little things. Matt, what did you think about it?
I liked it, but I don't want to say too much.
I know. Don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to say what I said in my review that hasn't gone up yet. It'll probably go up maybe next week. That I think that the reason, so it doesn't have the best reviews. The critics, I think, gave it in the 40s, and the regular people, like regular audience people, they gave it mid 60s, I think. So there was still a big difference between what the regular folks thought about it and what the official critics thought about it. But the regular folks, they still, like in the 60s, it's so like. Yeah. But I think I know why people were upset with it, especially regular audience members. I typically go with how they feel on a story, a movie. Mm-hmm. And I think they went into it with the wrong expectation. I think they went into it thinking it was going to be a regular cop crime type mystery. And it really wasn't about the killer. It was about the cops. Mm-hmm. It was about them. It was a character drama about them. So if you go into it not expecting that standard formula, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I went into it having already heard a reviewer compare it to the movie Seven. Have you seen that movie? With Brad Pitt?
I need to. Okay. I've heard of it. I need to.
Okay. I actually wasn't crazy about that movie. A lot of people seem to like it, but I don't really care for it. But I went in there knowing that there was that comparison there. So I knew that meant something different was going to happen. And so I think because of that, I actually enjoyed the movie more than a lot of other people did.
Yeah.
It's different. So
yeah.
Okay. Someone says, Chris says, yeah, thought it was good, not great. Yeah, it wasn't. If we're talking about the same thing, unless you're referring to what Leon mentioned. If you're talking about the little things, which maybe you're not, I thought it was good, not great, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. Of course, I liked Denzel and I liked Jared Leto. Rami Malek, I felt like kind of overacted a little bit in there.
Oh, the other guy?
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't do a whole lot for me as an actor.
Yeah, he actually was really good in the video game Until Dawn. He acted pretty...
oh, he was in a video game?
Yeah.
Motion capture?
Yeah, but they also put his face. They put his face in the game. And I know he acts a little bit in the Pacific, but I haven't seen all of it. Did
you know he has a twin brother, an identical twin brother? I saw a video of him. It was a really funny story, but he used to, of course, they would sometimes switch places and trick people. But there was this one time in school, I can't remember if it was maybe college, and his twin brother had to do some sort of performance, something. And his twin brother's like, I'm not good at this. I can't. Can you do it for me? So he goes in and takes his brother's place. And he helps his brother pass the course because of that. I guess it's safe now for him to come out and admit that. I just thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I like that Clint Eastwood avatar.
Yeah. Too many assholes. Not enough. I can't read. Not enough bullets.
Did he fire 6 shots or only 5?
Oh dear, here we go.
Oh, come on, it's a good line.
Hey, did you see that deep fake Arnold Schwarzenegger that I did a reaction to that?
Yeah, I've seen
Oh my
that.
goodness gracious. So funny. The guy who did his voice was really, really good.
What, Arnold?
Yeah, the guy who did Arnold's voice. It was good.
Yeah, you know, I have been meaning to watch the other Dirty Harrys. I just have not yet.
You've only seen the first one, right?
Oh, what? Oh. Sorry, I wanted to pull out that famous scene of his.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
Also, has anyone seen Wanda Vision?
Oh, yes, I've been watching it.
Yes, I've been enjoying it.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're all caught up, right?
Yep, I watched every episode. I'm waiting for the next one to come out tomorrow.
So, yes, tomorrow. So, episode 7, 8, and 9, I heard they're each going to be like 1 hour long.
Yeah.
Yes. So Arturo hasn't seen it, so we can't do spoilers. I was really excited that Lou showed up a couple episodes back.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Her door. I was like, I was fangirling, and my husband had no idea why I was so excited because he hasn't been watching it. But yeah, that was really fun. That was fun to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're being vague. We're trying to be really vague. I didn't get Denzel and Rami's chemistry. It didn't seem like they meshed well together. Yeah, you know, honestly, it felt like Denzel and Jared Leto's characters meshed better, even though they were opposing forces. It seemed like they had more chemistry than. I just wasn't feeling Rami's performance in this. Even my husband noticed when I was watching it in the same room where, you know, when he was doing his work and I had it playing, and there was a scene. It might have been the interrogation scene, and he said he felt like that Rami was overacting, and I did feel like he kind of overdid it a little bit. I like the one with Cagney or Lacey. Yeah, I don't remember which Dirty Harry that one was, but I know which one. I remember her being in it. That actress, Tyne Daly is her name.
What, the Asian actress? Wasn't there an Asian actress in the second one?
No, this is the one where he's in there and he goes and gives his little rant against like feminism and something like that. Yeah, that was a good scene.
I like Dirty Harry. He's such like a legend when it comes to that stuff.
I know they don't make him like they used to.
No, they don't. But you know, Clint Eastwood, he's kind of like that in reality.
Yeah.
He's just not. He just does not put up with the whole nonsense in Hollywood. But oh, Mom.
Yeah. What? What about it? What about it?
I think you would like this game.
I don't have any plans to play that game. I'm not crazy about console games.
Well, Mom, this is the time. This is the one. This is the one. The one that I was telling you about. Well, I didn't want to spoil it for people that haven't played it.
Well, I thought it was already.
Well, yeah, you knew, but I wouldn't want to tell.
No, I won't be playing it because I don't like console games.
Did anyone see the Justice League trailer?
Yes, it was so good. I was so excited when it showed Superman in his black suit.
And the whole thing at the ending.
Hold on a second. Oh, yes, I know. Arturo. I was going to say you need to play it. Right now, watch it. The problem is I don't know how easy you get by with copyrights. I mean, they put Warner Brothers put a copyright claim on it, but they released it as soon as I appealed it or disputed it, because I think it's just an automatic thing. But you haven't seen that yet. He said he doesn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
I just want to watch the trailer.
I kind of want to go in and see the changes myself, or just some of the stuff that was added.
Have you seen the first Justice League movie?
Oh yeah, the one that came out. Yeah.
Yeah, the Whedon cut, basically. The Western musical.
Little wiener.
What? What? What are you talking about?
Wait, what's his name?
Josh Whedon.
Whedon,
yes.
I call him Little Wiener.
I have probably seen that. Yeah, I've got that. I've got a copy of that. I've probably seen that movie that you're talking about. But it's interesting that that Van Cleef was in that.
Yeah.
I remember, I bet I have seen that. I just don't remember the.
Mom, do you have any other videos you're going to release soon?
I filmed some stuff. Hold on, let me think.
Hold on just a minute.
Are you talking about things that I've already filmed or things that
things that might, that are going to come out on your channel?
Well, I'm going to do a review of The Losers, that movie that I just discovered the other day. I was so impressed with it. Have you seen that, Matt?
I think I was in high school when it came out. I don't know if I saw it.
11 years old this year.
Yeah.
I never heard of it before.
Yeah.
It was a complete surprise, and I was very impressed with it. It was a lot of fun. And it had a really good cast to it.
Yeah.
So, I plan to do a review of that just because of how impressed I was with it. And I want to put up that review we did of the Goonies.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually editing
I have
that.
a reaction to one of the Weeknd songs that I'd never heard before I think it's called Snowbird. I want to do a video of my top 5 Arnold films. What are you putting up? What's that? What is that? Is that Psychopaths?
No, Persona 5.
Oh, okay. I couldn't.
The standard one. Matt Rice is going to get Matt Rice and Arturelia are going to get the sequel to this, basically. And Arturelia hasn't even played this yet. So she's jumping in, like, not knowing much.
I won't be able to get the sequel till next week.
I don't know why he's...
What's that, Matt Rice?
Sorry, I need to respond to this.
I said I won't be able to get it till next week.
Okay. Yeah, there's been a bit of that.
Well, I forgot rent is due soon, so my brother doesn't want to spend anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even know if my sister will get it around the time it's supposed to come out. But yeah, everybody, Persona 5, it's really an awesome game. Yeah, I'll probably say Royale is better. I have a standard one.
Jack is messaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just telling him, click the link.
Oh, okay.
Also, have you guys seen the new show Clarice that just came out?
No, I haven't even watched the trailer for that.
It's a sequel-ish to Silence of the Lambs.
Right.
Yeah.
Arturo's never seen Silence of the Lambs.
It's such a good movie.
I know.
It's a nice family-friendly film.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, Hannibal Lecter, he's really taught me a lot with cooking.
And you learn about lotion.
I've also watched Hannibal, the show. I have not finished that. I saw a few episodes, maybe one season, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Hi, Glenn. Glad you could make it. Sorry your internet was shaky. Oh, wait. Hold on. Here we go. T2 and Predator locked it. Oh, okay. I think he's responding to my comment about a video I wanted to make about my top 5 Arnold films.
You know what? We do need to do a podcast about, remember, okay, I'm still working on the review, and I still haven't given, well, I thought I gave you the last part of the Goonies review, but Corey was suggesting.
You gave me both of them.
Okay, yeah. Corey Michaels Movies was suggesting that maybe we need to have a discussion about Steven Spielberg films. Maybe we need to do it like the 3 of our favorites. Like, it's not a competition. You know what we did with the anime, the film? Yeah. Let's do something. We should do something like that. We should do another podcast about that. About just Steven Spielberg stuff. Oh, there's...
True Lies is a very good movie. I love that movie a lot. It's like the last really good James Cameron film. True Lies. Everything he did after that is mediocre to me, and I don't like it. Hey, Jack, can you hear us?
Hey, yeah.
Jack.
Hi.
How you doing?
What's up, Jack?
Good.
We're just kind of talking about anything. We're kind of talking over each other. We're responding to comments. We're we don't really have a format for today.
Yeah, I did put in the private chat the losers, the comics.
Oh yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, it was based on. I didn't even know it was based on. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You love the Avatar?
I will die on the Avatar mountain.
You're dead to me, Colin. No.
Oh,
that
I'm so teasing.
Colin, run for the hills.
Well, I mean, Avatar wasn't as bad as the other Avatar movie.
It was what?
It wasn't as bad as...
Oh, the Airbender? I never saw that.
When you're a kid, don't know how bad movies can be. It's all right, but after watching the Airbender series and then that, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Airbender series, but I heard it was really good.
It's good, and then the sequel series, Legend of Korra, is iffy. The animation's good, but the story can be a little iff.
You didn't know True Lies was a James Cameron film?
Yeah. What?
I still need to watch that.
Oh, you haven't seen True Lies?
No, I haven't. I've seen stuff about it, but I haven't watched it.
Dude, you need to watch it.
Oh my gosh.
It's really good.
Man, Mom gets on people when they haven't seen. Like, they always target me for not seeing an 80s.
Very old. It's been around a long time. No, it's okay. There's a lot of films I haven't seen either.
Yeah, Mom,
I just get a little animated.
I know you do. You get really animated.
I'm surprised okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Airbender series is awesome.
I'm pretty sure most people in this chat have never heard of this game.
Which one's that?
Operation Darkness.
Operation Darkness.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, it's a RPG fantasy
94
game set in World War II with vampires, werewolves, zombies, and dragons.
Oh my goodness, everything you would love. Especially zombies.
Yeah, and it's also got Firestarter, Frankenstein, the most famous serial killer, Jack the Ripper. It's got like all these people, and on top of that, they took some ideas from Stephen King. Yeah,
a lot of what's the word?
What
is it when something's super old and it doesn't have copyright? Free domain.
Yeah, public domain.
Public domain. Yes.
Public domain. Yeah.
And if, does anybody here have this? I actually bought it and I haven't even played it yet.
That's cool. I haven't played
which one?
Yeah,
I have that on the Switch. I beat one of the modes, and then I got in some trouble with the after game quest. Two of the quests I beat. The third one's a little difficult with the character I selected. Also,
hey, Matt, do you like this?
Which one's that? Yeah, it's good, but it's no. Oh boy.
Wait, what is that? What are you looking at, Matt?
It's the.
Oh, is that a game?
No, it's a movie. It's a remake of the Hellboy movie.
Oh, the most recent.
Oh, wait, the one that was awful?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a steelbook for it.
You actually admit something was awful.
Oh!
It could be awfully good.
You're making fun. No. I didn't add that word at the end. I just said awful, and you agreed with me. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Maybe my mic's messing up. I thought you said good.
For those of you who don't know, Matt likes pretty much every movie he watches. It is extremely rare that he doesn't like.
Knives Out, that's a good one.
That is an excellent film. I actually really enjoyed that movie. That was a lot of fun.
It goes to show Ryan Johnson can make something even though it's something good if it isn't.
Exactly. He just away from Star Wars. Vincent Denzel first. Yeah.
Do you guys hear that his Star Wars trilogy is still on?
I've heard.
Yes. So
I have zero plans. Zero plans. Disney is so warped. They reward poor filmmakers and they punish decent people. They make no sense at all. That company is so screwed up.
Yeah.
I have never seen them. Sorry, go ahead. I saw season 1. I don't plan to watch any more of it. Yeah.
Oh, season 2 is really good.
You can watch the first episode and then the Ahsoka episode.
And then I heard what happens at the end, at the very end.
Yeah. With the terrible deepfake Luke.
Well, Arturo hadn't seen that, but
well, I mean, I saw
those
already.
Things. I have seen so Denzel films. I have not seen The Hurricane. I saw Training Day, Man on Fire. I don't remember if I saw John Q.
So Rick said, "Who is guarding Walt Disney's Frozen brain?"
That's a good question.
Yeah, who is? I heard he's still underneath Disney somewhere.
I've heard that's actually not true, but yeah, I mean, his legacy. I used to really like Disney and Disney films, and I do still like a lot of Disney products. But as a whole, I hate that company. I really can't stand Disney. They're absolutely terrible. You know, they went to China, and they filmed. They're always kissing up to China. You saw the stuff that they did with
they filmed Mulan in that.
They filmed Mulan at that concentration camp.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing they did, I didn't realize about one of these people, but they took, you know how they took the Star Wars poster and they took the character of Finn, played by John Boyega, and they shrank him down because it's, you know, they're pretty racist. And also what they did with the Black Panther. Did you hear about that? Like they don't want to show any black people on their posters or something. Why? I don't understand. Like, if you know they're gonna be there, especially Black Panther. That's an entire movie about people in Africa and, you know, all this stuff. I don't get. You know, did you see what they did to him?
I've heard about the poster with Star Wars, but I haven't heard about Black Panther.
I hadn't heard about the Black Panther one either until one of my coworkers. We were talking one evening, and he showed me a picture of it. Now I need to go try to find it. But they put this awful mask on his face, and it's not even his regular Black Panther mask, and it looks creepy and terrible. It's awful. I'm going to
Wait. Was it? Wait, it was a myth. What about Ted Williams?
I want to say that the one about Ted Williams is true. I thought that was true. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to go look up that picture that I was telling you guys.
Finn only gets to chase Daisy around and yell, "Ray!"
I found it. I think I'll send it to.
Did you find it? Okay. Maybe if Arturo can do a screen share of it.
I can. Oh, I was just going to also say, this is the only Final Fantasy game I actually beat.
I know, right, Rick? Sorry, I'm responding to Rick. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
So if I send it through Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, or if you want, is it the picture file itself?
It's just like a copied image, I think, off of
Okay.
off of the thing. I could probably, just copy paste the image there.
So, Mom, is Glenn going to get on, or is he having trouble with his internet?
I don't know. I haven't received any. He said he was having trouble with his internet, and he was never able to find my email. Oh no, that wasn't the picture,
Okay.
Jack. But the mask is the same. The mask is that one, and look at it. Looks a little creepy.
Yeah, there's another one that was
even
Oh yeah, that's another one.
It's good enough, or close enough to it, rather. But
I'm gonna try to find, because the one that Justin shared with us was closer. Hold on. Here we go.
Now, if you wanted to stream a movie on here, could you guys? There are like specific movies that people want to like stream.
Yeah, but what we'd have to do is we'd have to hide the screen and mute the volume.
Yeah, unless it's one public domain.
Yeah, from letting like the audience.
Oh, I don't honestly think anyone would complain about any of the movies I pick.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Okay, Arturo. I'm going to put. Well, you know what?
Wait, what are you doing?
Well, I was pulling up this picture. This other example is worse than the one that Jack showed, actually. Of what they did to the the Black Panther space. Let me try to find it. I'm gonna try to download it. I mean, okay.
While you do that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go work on something.
Okay.
Wait, what did you
I'm gonna send it to you in Messenger. I'm gonna send this to you in Messenger. Can you maybe put it on your computer and screen share?
Wait, on Discord or?
No.
Oh.
No, I said. Yeah, put it on the stream. Screen share.
Okay.
It's creepy.
There we go.
Hey, Arturo.
Can you zoom in?
I don't think so. I would have to. What's up, Matt?
I'll be right back. I'm going to fix my camera. I want to show you guys some photos I have.
Okay.
I need to work on fixing the camera. I'll be back.
I could actually download it if you want me to, and.
Oh well, that was what I sent it to you for. Like, if you could down, because then.
I'll download it.
I think I have seen Breakfast at Tiffany's once. That's the one with Dr. Pepper in it. I don't remember much about it.
All right, hold on. Where is that?
I've heard things about that movie.
Breakfast.
Oh, is that the one with the? Is that the one with the Mickey Rooney?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that one.
Where the character was done really respectively in the book.
Oh.
Yeah, but not in the movie, right?
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
There you go.
Hi, Dropkick Chester.
Oh, cool.
How are you doing?
Oh.
Right? Not racist at all. Okay, can you zoom in on the Black Panther? Because all those photos were attached, but look at his mask, Arto. It's terrible.
So bad.
Zoom in on it.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Okay, scroll up. Look at that! What? That is creepy for one thing, and that's not even what his mask looks like. Why? I don't understand. And it's okay. So it's bad enough that China, basically demands that sort of stuff. It's even worse that Disney caters to it.
Yeah.
Because they are so beholden to China. It's disgusting that they did that. They could say no, but no, they're not going to do that. We'll go film in this concentration camp where these people are being persecuted, an actual concentration camp. We'll go film over here. But in the meantime, we'll get rid of someone like Gina Carano because she basically said, let's not attack each other for our differences in political opinion. It just Disney, I can't with Disney.
Matt Rice, was that pictures of your parents?
One was Joan Jett and my mom, and the other was a bunch of superhero stuff my dad bought.
Oh.
Yeah. Right.
So my mom actually got to meet Joan Jett in person before she passed.
Oh, really? Wait. Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Matt Rice was talking about. Yeah.
My dad loved to take
I do remember now. I remember that. Joan Jett.
Yeah, we get to meet all the famous people in person.
I remember Joan
That
Jett.
one's a picture from the last time my mom was able to walk around.
That's true, Colin. It is true.
So Matt Rice, do you have a webcam? Or was that from
I do, but it's from my tablet.
Oh, okay.
I have to face it towards the pictures, not towards myself.
Okay. Oh, I think they took it off.
Took what off?
I was looking for the video for what the difference with breakfast activities on YouTube, and I can't seem to find it. They did something for it.
I think the last time I saw Joan Jett was on a Highlander episode. She was a guest star in there.
I think the last time I saw Joan Jett was when my dad took me to see her in person.
How long ago was that? When was that?
2012, like I think a year before he passed.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I tend to block that stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it sound like you guys had a lot of fun.
Oh, my dad, as I believe I told you guys, my dad loved to take us out instead of letting us sit in the house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which was probably better.
We were an adventurous type family.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to get my brothers to join us, and Timothy is, like, of course, really busy with the kids. Matt said he's working right now. But he says we should actually schedule something because I would like to do it. I would too. He's probably not even watching this. But he says he's working. He's done with his 9 to 5-ish job, and now he's working on his artwork because he does a lot of artwork.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I know China owns this, and that's pretty awful, actually. I think the world in general made a huge mistake to let China get so financially involved, and also just getting their fingers into everything, like finances, the entertainment industry.
I mean, I heard that they were kind of going back to like capitalism, but then
like a pseudo-communist, capitalistic type.
Yeah,
they were slowly kind of
sort of capitalistic-ish, sort of, kind of. Yeah. But only because the government allows it. And we were talking, I was talking with my coworkers the other day, and Jeff was telling us about some of the stuff that they've done to the people that if it gets the attention of the government, those people are over and done with.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
This happens with a lot of celebrities.
Sorry, say that again, Chuck?
Yeah, it happens with a lot of the Chinese celebrities.
Yeah, I know.
They come back a year, probably who knows what.
Or they're forced to say, like the actress in Mulan, the stuff that she said. What did she really agree with that, or was she basically forced? Who knows? I mean, some people do agree with it, but a lot of times people are forced.
Look, this is the most.
Yes, she was, Rick. She was in at least one episode that I remember. I don't remember what happened to her character. Sorry, I'm Joan Jett.
The most controversial anime of all time.
Oh, it's probably not the most of all time.
No, it's not, but people made a big deal out of it. And yet, Matt Ayer sent me a link about Redo of Healer. There's the double standards where nobody's complaining about that.
Oh, well, you know what? They were complaining about Shield Hero.
They were. I thought I've heard about her Redo of Healer.
Yeah, but in Redo of Healer. Okay, yeah, I think it is, but Matt Ayer, I thought there was like not as much complaining about that than Rising of the Shield Hero Goblin Slayer, even though they are nothing.
I've heard very little with Redo Healer. It's like it's not going on anyone's radar, and it's getting banned in like other countries.
Came out either.
Yeah,
but like Sentai's keeping it, and Funimation didn't keep what was it? Interspecies Review.
How are you doing?
They got 3 episodes into that, and then apparently episode 4 was too much. Funimation dropped that like a stone.
I'm just tuning out the discussion about this anime he's talking about. I'm just going to read the comments.
Yeah, with Redo of Healer, there's like what? 3D over here, there's like the second episode, like if you watch, there's a censored version, and it's like 2 minutes of a fireplace.
Yeah, I've heard of that, but I mean, really, like,
yeah,
Matt Air here's trying to get me to watch. He's also trying to get Matt Rice to watch it. I don't know.
I already said no 5 times, so.
So yeah,
that would be great. Sorry, I'm gonna do a live
Also,
stream.
I was trying to find my.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find my Ozzy Osbourne photos, but I couldn't find them.
Oh.
No idea what that.
I'm pretty sure they're somewhere.
Oh, they're somewhere. They're probably beneath the desk that my brother got for his birthday. My friend built my brother a whole desk for his birthday. Like an 8-foot desk. For
Matt,
both of
okay,
us.
so who?
Just watch the ending.
Yeah.
The last like 30 seconds of that.
Wait,
video.
is this Redo Healer that you said?
No, it's something else.
No, it's Thundercats and Teen Titans Go.
Oh. All right, let me take a look at this.
It's really the last like 30 seconds when real Lino, which they got the original voice actor to come back.
Oh, bye, Dropkick. I found out something interesting about Dropkick Chester the other day, that he's actually from Mexico. I thought that was pretty cool. You've seen him before in the chat, Arturelia.
Oh, what's that? I was watching what Matt sent me.
Dropkick Chester. I found out that he's from Mexico.
Who?
Dropkick Chester. I've got his comment up.
Oh.
See, Chinese. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately.
Interesting.
That's not good.
Probably 9:30. But what day, Matt?
What?
Wait, tomorrow?
I'm sorry, I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about my brother. His name is Matt. There's a lot of Matts, y'all.
Yeah, we got Matt Air, Matt Rice, Matt Dalton.
I told him. I asked if he wanted to join the chat. He says he's working, but we should actually schedule something. I said, you should show us your stuff. He said, that's a good idea. We can schedule something soon, maybe next week. And I said, that would be great. What day or time works for you? And he says, probably 9:30. But he just told me what day.
Yep.
And I said, what do you want to talk about? Your work or movies? He said, we can talk about both. But now he just needs to let me know what day. Okay, sorry.
Matt, not these two Matts. Yeah, my mom's brother.
He won't answer. Maybe he'll just answer one of them, and I still need to know the answer to.
What day? What day?
Pretty much this guy's trying to make.
That would be fun if Tim could come.
Around.
Get Tim in here right now. Do it now. We're right here. Come on.
So 9:30 Matt's time would be 6:30. Oh, oop! I'm dictating. It's right. It's typing one. Suits. Okay.
Well, Matt Rice, do you have anything you want to talk about?
Not really. I'm like, you guys just talk about anime or whatever, and I'll jump in if I'm interested.
Okay.
Well, I know Matt Rice was telling me that when I got reincarnated as a slime, he actually told me that it's actually pretty sad.
A little sad. A little.
Yeah. A little, but sad.
Yeah.
It's more adventurous. I like it.
Yeah. It is definitely a major cultural war happening between East and West, even though they are both rooted in capitalism. Personally, I think both are flawed at the moment, but AI will change everything. Oh no, come on, let's not forget about Terminator.
Nobody learned from the Terminator movie.
That's what Elon Musk's trying to get done first.
Just think about it. Instead of driving to work, you have a machine have you pull it to work.
but what if it malfunctions and it runs into something?
No, I mean the machine's making you pull it.
Oh yeah.
Like the machine has like slider. The cars don't have
Get that.
engines anymore. It just has.
That would be a
Our
nightmare.
future.
No.
Our machine overlords.
No. It cannot. It cannot.
Yeah.
A really, really good game.
It's one of the best soundtracks. The casino level's awesome.
They've adopted it superficially. Like, not, they still are very much communistic as far as the government in itself and the control it has.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm
so
Arturo.
Yeah, Matt.
I dare you to play Sonic Forces. I dare you.
Well,
I did. I got up to the second to last episode mission.
Well, not you, Matt. Arturo.
He wasn't talking to you, Matt. He was talking to me. It's a me.
Oh. And then he held up the Sonic movie. You heard about the Sonic 2?
Oh yeah, that's coming out.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Aren't they having the Rock?
I'm excited.
That's not cool.
Yeah, I am too.
Didn't I say that at work a couple of years ago? With the Rock.
You did actually. You did.
Yeah. But
that the Rock would be. Wait.
I've heard that they're trying to get Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa was what I heard.
Oh,
really?
I heard The Rock, and I was hoping they were going to just paint him. They were just going to paint him red. Was my
you know. Here we go.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I know. But Matt Rice, I actually was wanting to try that game out. I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's probably better than Sonic 06.
I actually, a lot of people are gonna hate me. I actually rather replay 06 than Forces.
Really?
Which version do you have? If you have
Yes.
The best version. I don't understand.
What for 06 or for Forces?
06 for some reason has a little less buggy than the PlayStation version.
Oh, I have both. I gave Arturo the PlayStation. I have the 06. I have the 360.
Boy, that game is a charm to play.
It's a masterpiece.
Did you hear people beat certain levels in like 3 seconds because of how glitchy the game is? There's a way you can jump completely across the map.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah. I still have to. I've been editing my Let's Play. Okay, I was gonna talk about what I'm gonna be putting out in the future. So right now I'm editing the Let's Play, since Sonic 06 is one of those Let's Plays I'm gonna edit. It's probably that's probably the best Let's Plays we've done, like with me, Matt Rice, my sister, and her boyfriend, because of how crazy that game is.
I like how it took you like 5 tries to beat it. I'm not hating, I'm just laughing at it.
Yeah, Mom, you should watch that video. It's whenever I put it up, like the edited version. It's pretty funny.
Which video? Which is
the
this?
Sonic 06 thing. I mean, you could go watch it on the live stream playlist. It's an hour and so long where we just played Sonic 06 for a while, but I have an edited version coming out.
How long is the edited version?
I don't know.
Gosh, that was really southern. How long is the edited version?
I don't know. What I'm thinking on doing. Well, here's what I'm going to do in the future. So I'm editing my Let's Plays, but I might make them a little bit longer, and then when I'm done editing them, I'm just gonna only do like live streams and not bother to edit them anymore.
Not bother. It takes a lot of time.
That's
why I mine up the way they are.
Yeah, that's why it also I have other things I'm trying to focus on at the same time too, so it's like it's a bit of a hassle. So I found a way I could be able to put an intro and I think an outro to the live stream, just make it a lot more easier for myself. But yeah, I'll be definitely putting that out. I even recorded it on my phone and put it on Instagram where Javier was trying, and didn't he die, Matt Rice? Did he try to get past one of those levels and he just kept dying, or did he just keep running into places?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he just kept running into stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you, all of you were funny because I beat this game, so I know the issues with everything.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was funny. I'm not hating on anything, I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, that game is just funny. I mean,
it's special.
Yeah.
In one way, and then it's funny in the middle, and then it's awful on the other side. Because boy, you
remember what I said. Remember what I said. Once you finish Sonic's story, it's pretty much easy.
Yeah, I mean, why make it hard when you're first trying it out on Sonic's? Come on.
Because he's the main character.
Yeah.
I mean, that game could have had a lot of potential. It would have been like the sort of like Sonic Odyssey, because that's how I think about it. Like in
It
that
must
regard,
be that they developed the other ones first, then Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that game could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly.
At the time,
Now,
supposed to be a launch title.
never played Sonic 06, but all the ones on Sega I grew up on. Have you played Sonic? Okay, I played a bit of that on the Sonic and Mega Collection. I'm not really crazy about spinball games. It's okay. So that's one thing. Now, I'm actually trying to like play through this so I could do like a 6-year anniversary of when I started reviewing games, and it's this. This was actually my first review, like game I ever reviewed, the original. And boy, I gotta tell you, there's yeah, it's a definitive edition, but there's some really bad things about this game that I've noticed. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still great like the original, but the new stuff, the new voices, it's very cringy.
No.
Like, the voices change in certain dialogue sequences, and then you have the new skits. And Matt, okay, so Matt Air, you have that for the Switch, right? Or do you have it for the?
Yeah.
What were you trying to say, Jack?
I hate when they redo voices sometimes in games. It's always stupid when they redub or completely do with a different cast. It completely removes the charm.
It does, but there's. It's not just that. Okay, they never hired they never brought back the other people, not all of them, including the main guy. So whenever a certain scene plays, his voice changes to fit with another like added sequence in that scene. So his voice is changing from this to this, and then one of the main girls in there too changes from this to this. And what I also found out, this is like so backwards. Let's see, I just got a Switch last week. What are the best games I should get? Well, I know Mario Odyssey. I haven't played it myself, but I have it.
It depends if you like the Mario stuff. I guess you got to add, like, I don't know, what do you like? I'm like basically out of this conversation because I don't do gaming very much.
Well, I know Smash is really good.
Yeah, Smash. Wait, did they release 2 new characters today for Smash?
They're releasing it next month.
And those are the
I thought it was yesterday. I thought they did something.
Yeah, I thought it was yesterday.
Yeah, Rosie did a live stream reaction to that.
Yeah, I still need to actually get my reaction too of that. We both did it the same day. Yeah, it comes out next month. She
got really excited at the end, and she jumped up out of her chair, and I thought she was going to drop Chibi. It was something that was interesting. Oh no, what was it? What was it? It was for what's the name of that thing?
Splatoon.
Yeah.
Splatoon 3.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that like each game in the Splatoon series they keep focusing more and more on the
Hi Gavin.
fleshing out the
How are you doing? Hope you're doing good too.
But the thing with the Tales of Definitive, the other issue that I had with it, or what I'm having with it right now, is the skits, the new skit scenes, the audio. It's like, how is it that the 2008 audio sounds much better than the 2018 audio? Because the 2018 audio, it's so low, it doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
It's like Bondi got lazy with
this. Did they have to redo a lot of it? Because wasn't Patty not in the original game?
Yeah, she wasn't in the original game. Yeah, she wasn't in the original.
Or something. But then it wasn't released in the US. It was only in Japan.
Yeah, the PS3 version. We got like the standard version, and then we got this. But as you see, the voice acting changes, and then the skits do not sound that great. Like, I gotta make a joke about this when I do a review, because it's like the company got lazy or something. They didn't hire back Troy Baker for the main role, which is weird. And then some of them you didn't even return. And then you got the bad like audio for the skits. It's just like,
so Arturo, Colin says tactics and strategy are his favorite. So I don't know if you have any Switch games you could recommend. And then someone else said, didn't you do a react to a joke about the creator of Mario? They laughed at him when he was a kid who killed turtles with a hammer. I didn't.
no, wait.
I'm not sure what that is.
Wait a minute. When did I don't think I did a reaction to that. No, maybe my sister?
Do a joke about the creator of Mario. Boy, if I laughed at anything like, I mean, if I did a reaction to anything like that, I don't remember that at all.
Was it a joke, or did he really?
I don't even. They laughed at him when he was a kid who killed turtles with a hammer. I have no idea.
I never heard of that.
I don't think I did any sort of reaction like that at all.
Think
but
it was
I've done a lot of
Anthony.
videos. So Anthony Jeselnik. I did do an Anthony Jeselnik. Is he the one who did the thing about dropping babies? I know it sounds really bad. He just says this for the whole with a straight face. I think I've only done one reaction to Anthony Jeselnik, and I've got some other reactions that have been blocked, and I'm in the midst of appealing, so maybe they'll become public eventually. Dropping babies. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That sounds bad.
Oh, you never watched that video, did you, Arturo?
No, I did not. Discara 5 is the only tactic games I can. Well, there's Fire Emblem Three Houses. That's a tactical
that's really
game.
good.
And there's another two. The what?
Sid Meier Civilization is on the Switch. That's a strategy game.
And there's that other one. It's like the 2D mixed with 3D tactical RPG that's coming out next year.
Oh, that looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's
that
done
one.
the same style as Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
I haven't even played that game. I heard it's really good,
neither.
but it looks
I really like
nice.
Yeah.
Before PS4, in small way, PS5 are what? What? No.
I don't even know that word. I can't read.
I'm not sure. Sorry, I think that's in reference to Anthony Jeselnik.
I'm going to Google that.
Is anyone going to play Resident Evil 8?
I mean, I'll play it at some point, but I know why Matt Ayer is mentioning that.
No, I was asking with Sam to see if he
It's
had
probably
interest.
something twisted, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well, there's this big lady, this big creature
Vampire.
lady.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Vampire lady.
And Matt Ayer has been talking about that a lot.
Right now
But-
I'm playing through the Resident Evil 2 remake. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I do need to play that. Yeah, at some point I'll play Resident Evil 8. I just haven't played Resident Evil 7, and I'm still playing Resident Evil 1. I'm playing Resident Evil 5. And then I got Resident Evil 2, the original. I got a lot of playing. Nope, can't reach it that far.
What?
I was trying to see if I could reach my PS1 games. Hold on.
I haven't heard of any of those, I don't think. So I'm glad.
Resident Evil? Oh.
Oh, no. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I was tuning you out because.
Mom. Yeah.
No. Wait. That was rude.
That was rude, Mom.
What I mean is, I was in a discussion with Matt, my brother, the artist, and we've set up a live stream. I'm going to do a live stream with him on Wednesday at 9:30. So I was putting all this stuff in my diary, in my appointment book, because I have an interview with Gothics next week. Then I interview the Ocon brothers a couple days after that. So in between, I'll be doing the live stream with Matt. I'm kind of busy with YouTube.
It's too bad Corey couldn't join us tonight.
I know. He was editing his probably videos for his music reaction channel, which has exploded.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one has gotten more than 1,000 views quicker than his other channel. 1,000 subscribers.
Meanwhile, I'm still stuck at 400.
Your poor channel, Artur. I don't get it.
I've been around for almost.
You do like pretty good reviews. You have them all together. They're nice and edited and everything. You got the lighting. You write out your script.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why YouTube hasn't just.
I know. You know what's funny? My toy war stuff is starting to get. I mean, it's growing very little, but it's growing. The ones that have.
Wait. I'm sorry.
I never really dropped a baby, but I did kind of lose my grip and slid him down my body.
Oh dear!
Something apparently did.
Did it scare the baby? Oh my god! I'm sorry, that struck me funny. I had a mental image of that.
Yes, so did I.
It was cracking me up.
I still play original game.
I was gonna say my dad did drop me as a baby, so.
Oh no!
I'm not joking.
No, I believe you.
You got to get lucky with a topic that is trending or popular. Yeah, and I was going to say before Mom started laughing at that, the ones that have, okay, so I made like a top 10 thing a while back, and that's like up along with other top 10. It's a Toonami top 10 video.
There's other things that always ride that algorithm.
And then the Inuyasha reviews are doing really good. The Gray Man's actually already like 1,000.
But the problem is when YouTube changed their stuff about when you could monetize, they took away your monetization because you were monetizing, you were making a little bit, and then they took it away.
What is
and
the cap
you hadn't
on
reached
that?
1,000 subscribers yet, so that really sucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
well, I'm glad the baby was fine. I'm sure that was really funny looking when it happened.
I mean, yeah, thank you for giving me that image.
I know. That's so funny.
Wait, Arturo, you're going to put the Steingate videos on your channel, right?
Yeah.
You haven't put the first one up yet, have you, Arturo?
I haven't put the recent one. I have episode 1 up, and that hasn't really been growing as much, sadly.
And have you been enjoying it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
We've seen 3 so far. Okay, so hold on. How are you tagging it? And do you use TubeBuddy?
I do use TubeBuddy. Like, yeah, like that's the thing. There's only certain videos that, like one of my my second highest video is my top 10 shows and movies that aired on Toonami, and surprisingly, the first one is Little Big Planet War that I did like 11 years ago.
So I had never heard of Bill Burr until right before I started. Sorry, I'm responding to some of the comments. I had never heard of Bill Burr until I started. I had seen some people reacting to his bit about white guilt, and I was watching people react to that, and it was cracking me up so hard. And I was like, "This guy is really funny." And so then I started watching him for my channel, and then found out about all these other comedians that I'd never heard of, like Billy Connolly. I recognized his face. I'd seen him in movies, but I did not know he was a stand-up comic. And some people don't seem to be able to comprehend that, if you're not into a particular genre, you might not know about certain artists in that genre. So they'll say things like, where are you? Have you been living under a rock? You've never heard it? No, I haven't. I had not, because I didn't watch stand-up comedy. I only knew about the big names like George Carlin, Eddie Murphy, obviously he did some stand-up.
Hey, Mom.
I didn't watch it. So no, I'd never heard of these. I love Bill Burr. He's my favorite.
This is one of your favorite games.
I can't see what that is.
Lego Racers.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun game to play on the laptop, not on the PlayStation. Bill is absolutely absolutely hilarious. The way he just his expressions and his mannerisms and
one of my favorite
the way
bits
he
of
acts.
this is why you should never hit a woman one.
I did a reaction to that.
And then he has a bit about adopting a dog from an animal shelter. It's pretty funny.
I saw something about him getting a dog, but I don't remember if it was a story about him getting it from the animal shelter or about him asking his girlfriend to take the dog for a walk or something.
There's a bunch of ones that are pretty funny. He talks about his dog.
I really like him. Breaking. Oh, I know. Wasn't that sad? That really made me feel so bad for him. Sorry, this is about some videos that I did where he told some place and he was talking about his dad, and you could tell he was getting pretty emotional about it because his dad was kind of, I guess, pretty difficult to grow up with, and that was really sad. That was very sad to see. Oh, thank you, Gavin. The ones I can understand. Sometimes I had some trouble understanding. Oh, what's his name? Shoot, hold on a second. What was the guy's name? Mickey Flanagan. I misunderstood something he said, and people have been correcting me ever since. I now know that he was talking about the weather, not the river. Well, and I'm pretty good at understanding UK accents and Aussie accents, but he was talking so fast and he has such a really strong accent. But he was really funny.
When they have
really
thick accents, it's hard to understand sometimes.
Just because something isn't. What I find even. Oh, sorry. Did I miss something you said before? Is that just because something isn't funny to an individual is therefore must not be funny to anyone? Yeah. Well, stuff like that is really subjective.
¿Dónde está Simon?
What? What do you
Simon.
mean?
I was wondering, where is he?
Usually
he chats.
He didn't pop in here at all. No, he didn't. He didn't pop in at all.
No.
Well,
everyone has their own sense of humor.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true.
And I don't, I think it's really so, how I feel like stand-up comics are kind of they're under a little bit of threat because comedy can be offensive to a lot of people because a lot of times that's how they get people to laugh, right? They say these really outrageous things, and in everything they say there is an element of truth to it, so some people can find it really offensive. And some styles of comedy not really my thing or whatever, but I still feel like it's very important that they be allowed to do their comedy the way they want to. If there's a market for it, it'll be found. I mean, they'll be found, and if there's not, there's not. But you shouldn't try to shut down or silence people like that. But comedy,
that's just today's society.
If they're worried about offending people, they're never going to make it, because that's what comedy is all about, especially stand-up comedy. Trying to offend somebody.
Exactly.
Well, it seems to me like when those those people that get really offended over just everything,
right?
it usually tends to backfire on them, because then the popularity of whatever they're getting offended of ends up actually doing pretty well. Like Rising of the Shield Hero, just because of that specific thing in the show, and then that show did really well.
Exactly what this comment is saying. Yeah. I saw an interview that Patrice O'Neill and some feminists were giving on some show, and the feminist was offended at something that was and this was several years back, and she was offended at some sort of joke or something that happened, and I mean, her basic point is she wanted to silence this sort of stuff, and Patrice is like, what are you doing? What is that? See, Arturo, I can't see it very good.
Oh, cool.
Is that right? What is that?
It's sort of online.
Oh, Sword Art Online. I gave up on that show after like
the first arc was really good. Yeah. I still have fond memories of watching. But good night. Aniplex's boxes are really crappy. Gotta say.
Exactly.
Like I can't even tear the rest of this off without tearing the paper of this art box.
Wait, which one was that?
This is the DVD.
For which series?
For Sword Art.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Alicization is pretty good.
It's good, but it's not great. I wrote a review for it. I got to do a review for it at some point, but it had good stuff to it, but I feel like it suffered with a little bit of the same problems as the previous seasons.
Yeah, one of the highlights is the introducing of that new system of it, and then it not focusing on Kirito as much.
Yeah, he did call out her BS. I love that.
And on top of that, I did like the whole thing where they were special ops. I guess you would say they aren't terrorists, but they're American special ops that break into that. Yeah, I like that whole thing.
It's the second part of it, but I haven't watched it all the way through yet. But,
you haven't? Okay.
Watched the first half of it, but not the second half. I'm a few episodes in.
Let's just say you're probably going to be more entertained of the outside world than the underworld. And to be honest, the only best parts about the show was also Kirito and Asuna's
chemistry. Yeah.
Chemistry, yeah. That's the only part I enjoyed about that show. Meanwhile, Kirito still is a magnet for female characters towards them in East and West camping. I mean, really, it's like nonstop. Even the people in that world are falling for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a magnet.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Look, I gave up on that show.
You gave up because of that? There's Simon.
No,
Oh, hi, Simon.
I gave up. I probably like 7 Deadly Sins more now.
Mm. I still need to watch the second season, but I feel like I might need to revisit the first one again.
I've seen all of 7 Deadly Sins.
I know you have.
Except the new one that's coming out.
Not yet. I'm going to watch it with Netflix.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I got Lost Boys coming out tomorrow. I had to deal with the copyright thing.
Did you see that Warner Brothers released the copyright? Okay.
That one is another long review, just like Joker. That's about 26 minutes.
What was the discussion we were doing with Corey?
Yeah, but man, those tend to drag, and I'm like, I gotta cut most of this.
See, I just leave it up.
If it was a podcast or an episode like what we're doing with the 80s, then that would be fine. Like
we were recording that. So usually when I do an interview, I record, and I only cut out a little bit, not a lot. I would love to do an interview with Chris Stuckman. That would be.
You should.
I need to talk to our guy that is Chris Stuckman's friend, and see if he can set me up with an interview. That would be a lot of fun.
Matt, you should get this book. It's really good.
I think Matt would like that book.
Yeah.
My only issue is Helsing is not in there.
Yeah, that was a big omission.
So
there,
if you want to,
go ahead. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You could go ahead. What were you saying?
Ahead.
Oh, he froze.
Oh, did he freeze? I thought he was hesitating.
No, my Wi-Fi's not. That's why I moved.
Oh.
Okay. What were you saying?
No, I was going to say if you want to get views, you should join. I'm talking to Jackson of doing this. We're going to try to watch every episode of Batwoman.
Oh gosh.
The CW show.
No.
You should join.
Oh, that is so cringy. No. Okay, you do whatever you want, Arturo. I am not.
Let's see. So Simon said I blame. No. I blame the internet. Being offended is okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a form of virtue signaling. And the thing is, you know, you can take offense at something or whatever, and then, but what's happening these days is not only do people take offense to something, but they then attempt to destroy whatever they've taken offense to, and get it and have it just completely gotten rid of. I think that's pretty despicable behavior.
Or you know what that Saturday Night Live guy used to say. Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, that is not good. I'm sorry.
You have to look. Yeah, you know what? It's like I've mentioned before several times on my channel that most of this stuff is happening in first world, very privileged countries, and it's like we just, I don't mean, you know, like us guys, but we in general, people are looking for something to create a crisis about.
Yeah, there's nothing really to create a crisis about.
Life. Meanwhile, you've got people in other countries who don't have the same conveniences and privileges that we do in a society like this, and all they care about is that, you know, they got to go work so they can eat for the day. And it's just so disgusting to see the stupid stuff that people complain about too.
Yeah, meanwhile there's kids in Africa having to work to be able to afford school supplies.
Right.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's just I have no patience for it. I really don't. I know. She's so cute. That's Coffee. Our little ratty Coffee. She's gone now, but that was a really cute picture Arturo took of her.
She was pretty chill. She just like, besides her other sister was just afraid to do anything. But she took that cereal and started eating.
Very photogenic.
Yeah.
Evan, have you seen that video I did about the problematic Spanish nicknames? That kind of reminded me of that when you brought that up. Humor. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just so miserable that they don't have a sense of humor, and they want to spread their misery and make everybody else miserable. That's what it is.
Yeah. I've kind of mentioned before, but they're usually the people that are just not happy. They're never happy about anything.
Yeah.
And they're kind of, they're spreading their disease everywhere.
What bothers me is that they are given attention. As far as not necessarily attention by us because we're talking about them, but attention by, let's say, companies or other entities that have the power to do something about it. They actually listen to these people.
Yeah, and they're turning something that shouldn't be political into something political.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone watch the second or The Boys?
Have not seen that yet, but Arturo, we need to.
Yeah, but we have Castlevania.
Really
we have Castlevania.
Steins Gate. You know what, Arturo? We should do a reaction to The Boys.
Damn it, Cyn, you're making me want nighttime coffee again.
I just finished mine a little while ago.
Oh, speaking of.
And this is a cup that my kids got me. It says best day ever. Anytime something exciting happened, my daughter Aurelia would say, "This is the best day ever."
I've been meaning to drink out of this. I've been waiting until stuff is done, but I got this coffee cup.
What is that one?
Oh, cool, Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's a good show.
It is. It actually took a bit for it to grow, on me.
The Demon Slayer. Oh well, thank you.
You don't take full clap.
I consider that a compliment, actually. We haven't completely adapted it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going through all. They should be ignored. Exactly. They should be. Oh, jeez. See, I just get mad thinking about it.
Mom, take some breathe. Yeah. Breathe.
I know.
I know they are aggravating, but
I watched that rap video by Tom McDonald where it was called "Canceled," and I just got so riled up. I could feel like I was like, okay, and then my alarm went off, and it was time to go do yoga. I need that yoga.
Yeah. Trying to see what other game to show off.
Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, I was like, what?
See, I'm ready. I am ready to move all my stuff into the entertainment room because it is a hassle to get this stuff out of here. can't even get anything out of my drawer because the chairs.
It's awful, and we can't finish his entertainment man cave upstairs until we move everything out from there, and then we have to move everything up. It's a mess.
And then I got to clean my studio downstairs, which is a complete wreck.
God, don't remind me. I took 2 weeks off from work to try to get things straight, and I only got one room completely straight. That was my office. That took me a whole week to do. Lord.
Well, I was going to say, does anybody here have a rare game? A rare game.
Mine are upstairs. I got the original Shin Megami Tensei 3.
That's rare?
2. It was rare when.
Yeah, I speak against university. Sorry, I'm talking to the.
Yeah, there goes Mom again, doing what she does best. Knowing about the video games. I see how it is.
I know. I was just responding to that. Yes, I've been speaking against university
game.
Is that rare?
It's Dragon Ball Evolution.
Don't you have a rare game, Archer? Is it Hunting Ground?
Yeah, I've got that.
I might have something. I don't know. It might be at the other. Somewhere else. I'm not sure. I don't have access
I think most of us are more adapted to our refrigerators. I think what he means is just.
It's always a gem to find something like really rare.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like Silent Hill. Okay, so the first Silent Hill game goes. It goes for maybe like 90 or something sometimes on eBay. I was able to grab for like $42. That was the amount I was willing to pay for it.
Yeah. Grade school is the way to go. Sorry, we're all having these different conversations. I'm talking with the audience.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about the games. Whoever wants to listen to the games, while my mom here reads other people's comments about this, and this, or something. Yeah. But
well, I mean, I want to.
There was one time I had to spend. To be honest, this was actually the first time I spent a crap ton of money on one game because it was only a good copy, and that was the third Silent Hill. Can't find a good price for it. And it was just for the disc along with the CD. That was it. Yeah, didn't come with a case.
Didn't you see one that was from like Japanese import or something? Was that the one? Or am I mixing it up with another?
Well, I was really close to considering to buy the Spanish version. Even though it was a European game.
Huh. But I would be careful.
You think I know?
If it's European.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking, man, do I need to buy a whole new console that's a PAL region just to play that? But I decided to go with I was willing to spend either 70 to 80, but not past like 85 or anything any of that. I just wanted to play this game because this is the only good copy.
Yeah.
Does anybody know about the Konami situation that happened with those HD collections? That was a disaster.
Sorry,
I'm not sure. I know with my Code Geass movies, I had to wait a long time to get those because they were like limited edition. And there was an error with when I first ordered it, and then they were out for a while, and I found it for like $150. Waited. And then they got some in stock. I was able to get one for like $50.
Gosh, that's a lot of money.
Well, but I mean, maybe that's a good deal for
the limited edition.
No, it's the only edition. The limited edition was the only. They didn't release anything else. With it. Yeah, that's why I was so desperate to get it.
Artur, I just realized that when we started the live stream, I thought I was messaging Aurelia, asking her if she wanted to join, and it was you I messaged.
Thank you very much. I will join shortly.
You know she wouldn't. But
I tried to convince her.
You guys both, your avatars on Skype throw me off. So, okay. I got to message her something.
Well, I'm going to get going, guys.
No, don't go.
No, I gotta go. So I will talk to you guys later.
Okay, see you, Matt.
Bye, Matt. Yeah, have a good night.
Let's see.
Who else is on Facebook that we could invite?
I'm probably gonna go too.
Oh no! Don't go.
Don't go.
No, don't go.
Well, I kind of probably have to. My battery's running low.
It's okay. We're quoting
that Resident Evil line.
Yeah.
No.
And I think my brother wants to do something, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, have fun with your brother, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
I will if he's not playing his game with his friends. Well, bye.
Have a good night, Matt. So just
I don't think you play any of these games that Glenn was talking about.
Half-Life. Okay, I actually did get Bioshock. Like, I downloaded all 3 of the games for free. PS4 was having, or the PlayStation was having like a sale, or not a sale. It was actually just for free. So I downloaded it, and I still haven't even played it yet. Still on my PlayStation. Marvel and DC have messed up. Yes,
so?
they have.
You think so?
Well, DC, I don't know.
I actually like a lot of the DC movies.
Okay, maybe they're talking about just they're going a little bit too towards the political realm.
Maybe. Okay, if that's what if that's what you're referring to. Yeah.
Yeah, DC and Marvel, yeah, they're doing that.
So I'm just going through these.
Do you think Simon would be able to get on?
I don't know. The way to go is to choose a job that isn't at risk of automation. Yeah. Yeah. I think the unions have had a big part in driving up wages to the point that companies are going to look for cheaper ways to manufacture stuff, to produce stuff.
Yeah. But what can you do? There's nothing we could really do unless we just, well, speak louder about it.
That's depressing. That's depressing.
What?
You're not down with the death of Superman?
In that world where all work is done by machines, there's no reason for people in our overlords.
The rise of the machines. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, well, I hope people look forward. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I hope people look forward to the Lost Boy review. There's one more thing I'm disputing right now, which hopefully will be lifted, but I'm going to also put up a picture on Instagram for that. People that follow me on Instagram.
So I think we should probably think about doing reaction to The Boys season 2.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's only what, 8 episodes? Right?
Maybe.
You could sit up in your little hidey hole, and I could sit up in my office and
they don't negotiate with terrorists. out of their hidey hole.
Oh gosh, that was the best episode ever.
I remember that. You got a kick out of that episode.
Oh, it was so funny.
It's too bad that series just went downhill after a while.
Well, I don't even know why it was I stopped watching it, honestly.
I want to watch The Boys, and I still don't have Prime though.
I do enjoy my Prime membership, I must say, because
I don't buy comics. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
The heck out of that thing.
I don't buy comics books, but I have friends that do think it's gone weird.
Yeah. Artwork of some of the heroes. Oh, jeez.
That's why manga is doing better. Manga's doing better than comics.
I can see why.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back, Jack.
Sorry, my dog was giving me some intense stares of having to go out.
Turning you into.
I want to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I know. I've heard about the Great Reset. I don't like that.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is. Let's see, Ricardo.
Have not seen season 2. I liked season 1, but see, I went into The Boys not knowing anything at all about it. I only found out it was based on a comic after I watched the trailer or right before I watched the trailer, because I did a reaction to the trailer for my channel. And if you guys haven't seen yet the video that I did of Carl Urban, of when I gave my brother's book to Carl Urban, you should go check it out, because that was that was like one of the highlights of 2019. That was so much fun.
Man, I missed like the days of normalcy.
Right? Gulag, exactly.
Before all hell broke loose.
Yep.
Good night.
I don't know. I guess maybe if you did, Ricardo, if you did not like season 1, I don't know. I haven't seen season 2, so I don't know. But
then you probably won't like season 2 if you didn't.
Maybe you won't like. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I have heard some stuff about season 2 that made me like, oh, really?
I haven't watched all. I've watched all of season 1, but I haven't watched. I watched a handful of episodes of season 2, but I haven't watched any more of it.
Okay. There's 8 episodes, right?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, and they're about an hour and some long.
Actually, they did do like a swap of genders in the boys.
Yes,
the FBI girl.
Yeah, they turned her from a guy into a girl. I don't know why they did that.
I'm telling you, why do you change the characters? Come on.
I mean, it's popular to hate on white males these days, so why didn't they just keep that character the same? I just wonder what their thinking was when they did that switch. I don't get it. But I don't know. I've read the comics, like I said. So what's the story you're writing about? Colin is asking you a question.
Wait, what? Me?
Yes. You were tuning me out.
What the Red Vow? Are you talking about the Red Vow or the Toy War?
Well, the Toy War is something you're doing. You're making it's a video. It's a video.
Well, yeah. Now, yeah, the Red Vow is a manga, but I'm going to make it into a webcomic for YouTube or Facebook. I'm just waiting to see what he says.
You've also what's the Christopher story?
Yeah, it's the Indiana Jones type story. You know what's funny about that? I actually wrote that story first before I did the Red Vow. But now the Red Vow's being made first before that one. And then I've got this horror story I'm working on too, which I've actually done. I've already re-edited it. I just need people to actually read it and let me know what they think. Oh wait! I heard you talk.
Oh yeah, the one that you interrupted me. I was doing a reaction to Shadow in the Cloud or something like that. Someone came on my comment section and said something like, "Why did you interrupt her? She was on a roll."
I'm sorry.
I
apologize. Hold on, let me find a photo. I actually don't have my. I don't have my hard drive.
That was the Red Vow. That's your working title.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most people.
The one with Elise, right?
Yeah, hold on. Okay. This is my Facebook page. I'll have to pull it up because I don't have my hard drive hooked up.
The comic book for the boys is interesting because in the comic they all have powers. They get powers from like the serum that they find out that they're given to the things. Which is what they talked about in season 1. Yeah.
Actually, hold on.
Dichotomy to it, and then in the comics they also go after small level superhero teams instead of the big ones first.
Okay.
I wonder if that's going to show up in the show itself. Hold on, I'm pulling it up on a better screen.
Jack, were you here when we were talking about the Losers? The movie The Losers? So. And that was based on a comic. I didn't know if maybe you had heard of that before too.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so
it's a DC comic.
This is what I was bragging about when I interrupted my mom. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I was just saying that. Wait, I thought the interruption was.
Yeah, he thought you were. He thought you were my husband. Okay.
Oh, okay. There was
him in the other room.
I haven't seen it, but I think I've seen stuff about it.
See, I'd never heard of this. I was my brother Tim has shared his HBO with me, so I was on there and I went to their DC section and I saw it was a comic book cover of The Losers is what it was, and I was like, I'd never. Is this an animated? What is this? And I started playing it, And it was like, it's got Chris Evans in it. It's got Jeffrey Dean Morgan in it. It's got Jason Patrick in it. And Idris Elba. And who else? Oh, there was somebody else. Oh, shoot. Dang it. There's another person that I'm forgetting that was in there. Anyway, I was super impressed with it. It had some over-the-top stuff, especially at the very end. There was something that happened that was like, okay. But it was so much fun.
I did not draw that. I hired someone to draw it for me. I drew. Okay, funny story.
The concept art.
Okay, I drew. At first I actually hired someone else, but he was giving me a problem, so I had to cut him, and I had to hire this new artist, which she's actually doing a really good job. But yeah, I drew a very, very pathetic concept. I mean, the worst part of it, yeah, I didn't even add the face expression the first time I started doing these concepts for the pages, but yeah, I draw the pathetic concept, what I want, and it's really bad, and it'll probably never see the light. Well, it might see the light of day. I'm behind the scenes, but
pop it up here just for everybody.
But I give them the very crappy concept of what I want, and then I give them to the artist, which, well, yeah. Now what she's been doing, she's been taking what the other artist drew, and now it's going to be a challenge when I give her the very, like, he only made it up to a certain point. She's redrawing all of it with her art style and probably better. But when it gets to the point where she's done drawing those pages, then I got to give her the crappy concept art, which is going to be hard because I don't draw good backgrounds and I draw pathetic looking bodies with circle heads and weird looking hair.
They're like stick figures.
That's what I'm saying. They look like paper.
That's about as good as I can draw too, by the way.
Like what? What do you call those paper things? I might be thinking of the wrong thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're.
Like maybe cut out boxes or something.
Manga has some sketchy backgrounds nowadays. What will is he refer? What's he referring to? Do you know?
Oh, like probably.
Maybe details.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I can relate. I wrote a lot of comic book stories with terrible storyboards, but I never found an artist. So now I'm trying to write a novel.
You could probably find somebody on Fiverr.
Yeah, this is where I hired her to do my stuff. She's from Fiverr, so Fiverr's a good place.
It's not necessarily cheap because it does take a lot of work, but you might find somebody that's a good fit for you there.
Which actually, I can show them one other artist from there, but the thing is, it's pretty expensive. Like this artist, FIVERR.com. Yeah, Fiverr with an R.
Yeah. 2 R's.
Yeah, I watched a video voice actor was talking about, or did stuff on Fiverr, and he did there was an ad, and like the company didn't know that he specifically said in his thing that I'm doing this for a video, and they gave him trouble for him putting that ad in the video.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, and then like he told them, hey, this is what I'm doing. And they striked his video, and he told them, hey, I'm within my legal right. Fiverr said this, and like they like I said, we will not stand for blackmail. Like
what?
Like a non-negotiable terrorist type thing.
What?
Can't remember what the rest of the story was, but it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, you can hire somebody to do almost anything on Fiverr. I got a voice acting job. Well, it was not voice acting. I got a voice-over job on Fiverr. I was doing. They hired me to do English and Spanish broadcast announcements for this company.
Oh, cool.
And then they ended up just wanting me to do the English, which was fine with me because the Spanish was a little because the Spanish it was a little tricky the way they wanted it to be performed. But so I got so tired of repeating heading for the exits. Close yourself in a room and don't come out to. It's just, I don't know. Just
Simon said, "Can I add some creative criticism?" Sure, but I am going to say that.
Oh my goodness.
Huh?
I'm just reacting to this. From Belarus, it's almost 7 a.m. Time to work. Thank you for sharing your. Oh, thank you. Well, I thank you. That's very sweet of you. Sometimes I don't know how to take it when people say stuff like this about me being cool because I don't really feel like I don't feel that way.
I think because you have more common sense. You got more common sense about yourself. You know, that's probably what people like.
I don't know. This is just me. This is how I am. You see how I am in the videos. It's how I am.
But as I was saying about the criticism, is it is it the criticism for the art?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I
don't think maybe he hasn't added another comment yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that because it's too late now that they've drawn the
Roblox.
the character. Yeah. I mean, we don't have enough of those these days.
It does kind of feel like I feel the same way when I come across somebody on, let's say, YouTube or wherever, and they say stuff like, "Oh my gosh, this is just like common sense is almost extinct. It's like a rare commodity these days." It's like people with common sense it's like there's this constant gaslighting going on to try to convince you of this thing, and people that know better, they're like, no, that's not it. It's almost like it feels like the Emperor's New Clothes type of scenario going on. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, Arturo.
I was just seeing what he was saying. What?
Okay, hold on. Whoa. Sorry. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what. Can you clarify?
Simon, clarify for us. No entendi.
That's weird. Is there a cipher that goes with it?
I don't know.
Color for the art? Is that colors for the art?
Maybe. You can tell we're not very well versed in
crown color?
I never noticed you've been cold against things. I'm not exactly sure what you're.
I'm trying to figure out what they're talking. Oh wait, see previous message.
See previous message.
Are you talking about? Can I add some criticism? Is that what you're talking about, Simon?
Yeah, but then he. I'm sorry, we're ignorant, Simon. Can you clarify?
Are you talking about the other art? Yeah, I'm kind of lost now.
I honestly don't know. Maybe it's just that it's
clarification.
I don't know. Okay, so Simon
didn't it go through?
Okay, so this is what we saw from you. Can I add some creative criticism? And then the next thing that came through was this list: carmine, rosewood, however that is, garnet, and vermilion. And
I think he was responding to the art on the screen. This artwork or the other artwork?
Okay, he says. Okay. He says, I don't like the title, especially with the picture of a girl looking surprised. Sorry, but it made me think of us all. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull that picture back up. I
mentioned that the Red Vow is a working title because I personally was not super impressed with that title.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, my friend Laura actually gave it to me just because it used to be called Vampire Vengeance, which is...
Yeah, that
doesn't sound that great either. And she gave me the Red Vow. I'm like, yeah, that actually works. But now I'm getting my criticism about that. So I'm like, well, okay.
Okay, I'm not a numpty. I got to look up what the heck that means. Hold on.
Well, okay, she doesn't look surprised. She's actually...
okay. Thank you. That's a compliment.
Let me put... Okay, yeah. This does not look like she's surprised. She looks shocked.
Well,
she's crying.
shock is kind of like a look of surprise too, Arturo. I mean,
yeah, but she's crying. She looks like she's very shocked and sad. I say that she's smiling.
Dang.
I do personally think that another title would probably be, but I suck at coming up with things like that.
I mean, like I said, my friend gave me the red vow. It could mean the red could mean because vampires drink blood.
I know,
one thing, and the vow is revenge.
But he thought of something else.
Okay. Let me hear. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Do it now.
You don't want me to spell it out for you, Arturo?
The stuff that he was saying.
Yes.
Up here?
The thing about a certain cycle.
Cycle.
Female cycle, Arturo.
Oh.
Yes.
But no, seriously, I would if the title doesn't sound.
Yeah, I had to look that up, Gavin, because I didn't know what that was. I figured it was I've never heard that slang before. So, thank you. I'm not a numpty. I think that is a great compliment. Kill Bill vibe. Well, yeah, probably because of her hair. Sorry, you guys. I have to take my inhaler. I'll go off screen.
What? Kill Bill vibe?
God, I still need to watch those too.
I've only seen the first film.
Yeah, I need to watch the Kill Bill movies. I watched Pulp Fiction.
You haven't seen them?
Pulp Fiction's good.
They're good. They're pretty violent and over the top, but then I found out that they're actually supposed to be. Who was that we were talking with, Arturo? Was that Corey or somebody? And he was saying that the Kill Bill movies are actually supposed to be a movie or TV show that takes place within the Quentin Tarantino movie universe, and then
I think Kill Bill is in the timeline of his other movies, like as a movie.
But it's like let's say Pulp Fiction or Django Unchained or The Hateful Eight. Those are yes, I know, it's so good. Those are supposed to be like actual things that happen in his universe, but Kill Bill is supposed to be a movie in his universe. That's why it's so over the top. I did not realize that until someone pointed that out. Had you heard that, Jack?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I've heard like a bunch of the other things of them being connected and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Roblox. It sucks. It really does. I mean, mine's under control, but still, it's something you always have to think about.
Isn't Dusk Till Dawn in the same universe, or is it?
I'm not sure since it was a different director.
I think it would fly with the kids today.
Probably.
It'll probably triggered. I'm triggered.
Lord. Oh, you know what? You know who else I'd love to have on my channel? I would love to be able to.
Him? Yeah.
Yes, Long Beach Griffey.
You sexist, bigot,
racist, homophobe, rape. Everything a man does is rape. He's raping. This guy is so funny. Have you ever seen him, Jack?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my goodness.
A random tangent. In Django Unchained, the horse that Django rides is actually Jamie Foxx's horse. That's why he was able to do the bareback sequence on it.
Really?
And he actually, and him being used to riding horses as well.
That's
it was directed by him, but Quentin Tarantino wrote the script.
Wrote it. I think you were trying to determine if that was within the universe, right? Or
I was asking like if it was part of that.
I hadn't heard that. Yeah.
I don't know, but I do have appreciation for Quentin Tarantino.
You haven't even seen From Dusk Till Dawn.
I heard it's good though.
There are so many movies you haven't seen.
My list grows every day.
Yeah.
There's so many movies, you guys, that I'm interested to see. Movies and shows.
My funny thing is, like, I have vast knowledges of things of like different movies and stuff that I haven't even watched. I just seen videos talking about it.
Oh, nice.
Like I've watched a bunch of things on Godzilla, and I haven't seen half the movies.
Colin, how did you do that? How did you get to read the script for Django? I'm curious. Yes, inhalers here are quite expensive, and now we can legally buy them from other places, which is what I have done. It used to be not legal to do that, and I would buy your allergy medicine, Arturo, from Canada, and one time the customs from the U.S. took it and kept it, and they wouldn't send it to me. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was really ugly. That was when Zyrtec was prescription, and it used to cost $80 a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Asthma. Like I have a bunch of inhalers that probably expired.
You know what? They still work. I still use
exactly.
expired inhalers.
Exactly. Yeah, I have a bunch of places, and since I've been so much more active than I used to be, I haven't really had to have asthma. Use my inhaler much.
Yeah.
Or have to take allergy medicine as much either.
Well, that's good though.
So much.
I have an inhaler, but I barely use it.
Well, you don't really have. It's like your asthma. It's kind of in your DNA, but it doesn't really seem to do much of anything to you. Did you see Roblox's comment?
I saw it.
Yeah. One of the more infamous scenes in the movie, obviously. Yeah. 23 for 2 months.
That's ridiculous.
That's actually cheap compared to a 1 month supply of, let's say, Advair, which is about $200 to $300. The last time I looked.
Yeah, interesting stuff.
All these comments here. Same drug.
Same drug is way different between US and
I forgot. I thought there was something I was going to say, and I forgot what it was. Completely forgot what it was.
What to expect from you then, Mom? What? Anything coming out tomorrow?
Yes, I told you. You asked me this question.
No, I mean like that. Yeah, for future stuff.
I told you. Part 2 of my interview with Justin is coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
And I kind of, you know what, honestly, sometimes I don't decide until the day before what's going up the next day. But I knew that Justin's was going to go up for tomorrow. And then next week, like I said, I interview Gothics and the Ocon brothers. And so those interviews will probably go up at some Friday afterwards.
Wait a minute, you interviewed them? I thought they interviewed
They interviewed me. They interviewed me. And then I asked them if I could interview them. They even suggested during the interview of us getting together and doing a Let's Watch of Terminator 2, the extended version.
Socialist.
I watched like half of that. Then got caught up doing something else and didn't finish it.
Wait, what?
I need to watch Terminator 2 all the way through. I only watched like half of it. I got caught up. I think I had to go somewhere.
Okay, Jack, you gotta run now. You gotta run.
You must rectify the situation immediately.
Yeah, I need to.
I'm telling you, Mom will chase you until you walk in.
I can't. Come on.
Well, I was trying to read that. Socialist.
Oh, sorry.
Socialist healthcare is awesome, no matter what they tell you. Drugs are cheap due to lifted buying power. Same logic as Groupon.
I'm not fully behind this socialized healthcare thing. Just I see a lot of problems.
Well, yeah, you've seen how the VA is.
But exactly, the VA is terrible. But also on the flip side, what's going on now is terrible. But part of that is also due to the fact that insurance, employer provided insurance is so prevalent, and then people use the heck out of it, which then raises the price because of all the administrative stuff.
It's a little bit of government getting into everything, and I'm like, it's almost like they try to babysit us when they should.
Well, yeah, that too, which I'm not a fan of. But
I don't need to be babysitted.
So, like, insurance here used to not be that terribly expensive. When you were a baby, and we had insurance for the whole family, and it was about $100, 100, 120, 130 bucks for the whole family. But now it's ridiculously expensive.
Yeah. And like in socialism and socialized healthcare really only work with countries that population are less than California.
Yeah, the more you
or if they have a population the size of China and they have to use that because of there being so many people.
Mm-hmm. It's just we just don't need to be babysitted by the government. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Lighthouse. I
didn't watch that.
Oh wait, really? Was he bad in there? I heard he did really good. I have not seen that movie because I haven't been interested to see that movie.
I heard it's weird. I heard it's like very
weird. But like I haven't watched it, but I've seen some stuff about it. And Lighthouse is very, from what I understand, it gets very weird
out there, y'all.
Yeah. And one of the cool things I saw behind the scene things is the lighthouse and all that stuff was built from scratch to be a set. Interesting.
Best option is HDHP.
Okay, I know what HSA is, but I'm not exactly sure what HDHP is, unless maybe I'm just a little slow right now because it's after 11 here.
They just want more control of the income. Yeah.
Sorry, we still have
the option of private health care, but we don't go back or up if we have a health issue.
Yeah, the downside is if you have a health issue that you you get put on a waiting list, which happens, and you can't afford the private. So then
the thing with socialism, it always seems to go backwards with what it promises. You know, like look at Venezuela; they were like the richest country, and now they've kind of like gone. They've gone They've gone backwards.
Yeah.
To being very poor, and it's funny. They think socialism will fix poverty. No, it brings you to poverty.
Yeah.
I did not realize that was how the NHS started. Was for so basically, NHS sounds to me like what the VA here is, which is a mess. It's an absolute mess, and that's government controlled.
There's
who wrote Obamacare made the plan was to see. So I always felt like I didn't think about it that way, but I always felt like that the whole Obamacare was going to be a gateway to making government controlled healthcare because it would force eventually
Affordable Healthcare Act.
The insurance companies would be unable to do it, and then the government would swoop in to take care of us and provide us with this.
Stop babysitting us, government.
I know. Oh,
we're grown up men.
Stop talking about this because I don't know, it really gets under my skin, and people have a lot of disagreements about it, and I don't want any.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I don't mind. I mean, yeah, we could disagree. We could agree to disagree. That's what makes this country great. That's how it should be. It's just that
it's a fun. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to figure out what he's talking about. What movie? Oh, Lighthouse. Yes.
Super weird, but
yes, high deductible health plan. Yeah, I agree. I wasn't. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Earlier, I think y'all were talking about the little things that.
Yes, we were.
From understanding the script was I've seen it. It's okay. The script was written in the 90s and was shopped around for so long.
Right,
and
long time ago. Mm-hmm.
I feel like it did so many things that other movies did better, and I feel like the last shot.
Yeah, don't give it away. Artur hasn't seen it. So
it should have been a little more ambiguous. It should have been like
more ambiguous.
Ambiguous, yes. Sorry, and like it should have been like a single like flat shot. He goes to the truck, grabs what he gets, is what it should have been, and then he'd throw it into the thing, and then but not show like it's what it should have been, like a shot of like a flat angle away from him, just showing him go to the truck and throw stuff into the bin, and then him walk into it, and then slow pan and kind of for like a second show that he threw something into the thing into it.
Oh, you mean like for a second show what it was?
Yeah, like show
Because
what
that's
that he was the
important.
one that did it. Yeah. But the twist, it should have been like a, did he actually do that or not? But I get what they did for it, but if it should have been a little more
Well,
ambiguous.
see, you know what? Okay, so what happened is when that item first showed, and I'm trying to be vague for anybody who hasn't seen it, and because Arturo hasn't seen it, when that item, were you here when I was talking, when I mentioned something about how that I think maybe people went into this movie thinking that it was going to be your typical cop mystery crime type story?
I don't think I was.
Okay. So when I saw it, I went into it. It had been compared to the movie Seven, and so I didn't care for
Right
Seven.
about the same time, most likely,
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about Seven myself, but so I went into it kind of maybe wonky at the end, and so I kind of was prepared. And so when it ended up the way it ended up, at first I was like, "Oh, well, this didn't happen." You know, this resolution didn't happen. But then at the same time, it's like, okay, well, that's because it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about these detectives and what investigating the case does to them.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, I think. So I think if people went into it not expecting that formula.
Yeah, everything else, it was like everything was good except for that last 20 minutes. It was just kind of like made it
I was
all like lose.
so unsure as to where it was going to go.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what's happening? And we were trying to second guess. And even my husband was trying to, oh, well, this is going to happen. Oh, he's going to do this. Oh, he's going to. But it was, I liked it. I mean, I still think about it. I thought Jared Leto's performance was pretty good.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what he does with it in Justice League.
Artur hasn't seen the trailer.
I'm
sorry.
I see. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
See, you're talking about that. I'm looking at the comments. It's about the political stuff.
We got sidetracked talking about. It's okay. Talking about the movie. Yeah. So that was the latest film I've seen.
What have I seen?
You need to watch The Losers, and you need to watch Terminator 2.
Yeah, I will.
People are we're getting political here on the comment section.
Oh, you're trying to remember what you haven't seen?
Or have seen recently. The worst thing is like you watch something and then it gets taken off of the continue watching list or something.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember who was in it?
No, I'm bad with names and faces.
Okay.
I left it on my list.
I will say the last thing I do want to add, just last political segment I want to just address. Let's not forget, as much as people like to deny it, socialism is the reason the Nazi Party even came to being.
Yeah.
They were the National Socialist German Workers' Party, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And you could compare Stalin's Russia to Hitler's Germany. I mean, they had different ideals, and they just hated each other. That's the only difference. But their tactics were always the same.
The two circles are butting together.
Yeah. I mean, to me, both of those ideologies are equally offensive and repugnant. Both of them.
Exactly.
And I just, it worries me a lot that communism doesn't get the same level of hatred for it that it deserves, like Nazism does.
Communism should have the same stigma as fascism.
Stalin, I mean, people forget Stalin went after the Jews too, and he even took one of Hitler's death camps and started it up again for his own death camp. It's like, people, we have another Hitler.
And we also forget that after the concentrations were liberated, they left the gay people in the camps too, because at that point in Germany it was illegal to be gay, and we just left them be in those camps, or at least transfer them to a prison instead of them being in something like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know. This could be a rabbit hole we go down and just never jump out of.
Yeah.
I mean, but I do view them the same way. I mean, their tactics, they're very similar. They both had secret police. They both loaded people up in cattle cars. They both had death camps. They both purged, and
they both were responsible for a lot of deaths.
Yeah, exactly.
And the top two, so out of the top 3 modern dictators or top 3 killers in modern times or whatever, like, within the past 100+ years, the top 2 were communists, and Hitler was number 3. And this is total amount of deaths. I think the reason why people focus so much on Hitler is because he would go after specific groups of people.
And Stalin,
their equal opportunity with their oppression, they'll just go after anybody.
I mean, but Stalin, I think he didn't care much for the Jews either. I don't think. I just know he went after them like after the war.
Yeah. This random movie thing is on HBO Max. They have a bunch of old Japanese movies, and they have a series of movies from the 70s, like Lone Wolf and Cub movies, and it's like they're like they're very similar to like a Tarantino type movie, or what Tarantino.
What are they again? Repeat that.
Lone Wolf and Cub is like 5 movies based on a manga series, and they're Japanese and stuff. It's live action, and it's like a lot of action and violence that would not be out of place of a Quentin Tarantino or Kill Bill, and it's like a lot of it can be like campy at times in like the way that it's done, but it's like also done in a way that's funny. It's really good, or they're really good. Available on HBO Max.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Well, we were kind of having a full-on just.
I know. Tonight's was sort of like an open discussion. I felt like adding a disclaimer at the end. Let's not get into politics or religion because that always tends to inflame people. And it's not that I want to censor anybody, but at the same time,
it is a rough conversation. It really is.
It seems like when you express how you think about something, then automatically it becomes sort of this battle or fight. It's very rare for it to just be kind of a respectful.
Well, like what Simon said, it's a cycle.
Well, it is. It one way in either direction to the extreme is awful. And I've mentioned this before, culturally or just politically or whatever. Like culturally, we've got this extreme going on, and I feel like that it's going to go all the way to the other extreme. And I'd mentioned before, why can't the pendulum, how is it so hard for the pendulum to just stay right in the middle?
Yeah.
Brain.
I haven't heard of that.
Anime.
No.
Let me look that up. No, but yeah, we'll stop talking politics because
right.
I'm not crazy about politics. It's just everything that's going on right now.
My corrupt guys are way better than your corrupt guys. I know. You know what this ties into?
Entertainment too. Okay. Like the entertainment world kind of also getting in. So it really is starting to affect the world a little too much for its own good. It's like, okay.
What Rick mentioned reminded me of something that was mentioned earlier about tribalism. That's what a lot of this is about. Honestly, a lot of these, and you know what? It's just the way humans are. It's not. I don't think it's anything that's ever going to go away.
No, it won't.
Unfortunate though.
I mean, then again, everybody has an opinion.
Oh, that's wild looking art style. What the heck?
Are you checking something out?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It came out in '99.
In the '90s, it was aired on Adults, Toonami, and evidently also Showtime.
But yeah,
I'd never heard of that.
Let's see, it's kind of based on Alexander the Great, but it's also fantasy.
That is weird, and it's also it was a joint effort between Korean and Japanese studios, evidently.
Oh,
weird.
Okay, interesting. But yeah, we'll drop politics. We'll get back to the fun stuff, the entertainment stuff.
Okay, this is the last. Okay, maybe this will be. Okay, so Grimes said, I've spent not much time thinking about politics in my life and I'm unequipped. I think about it probably more than maybe a lot of people, but I don't know all in depth, all of the intricacies. I just know fundamentally what I feel is just inherently wrong. And that's kind of where I stand on. I know there's a lot of nuance and gray area when it comes to stuff, but there's some stuff of like, no, I can't agree with that. But what I wanted to say was also, I agree with you, Rick. That would be amazing, wouldn't that? That would be like some sort of utopia if we were ever in that position.
Yeah.
But
but yeah, let's drop politics because I get uncomfortable talking about it after a while.
That's really
what's the best solution?
You guys.
Hey guys.
Alexander the Bastard, also, that isn't taught in school. There's a lot of things that isn't taught in school, you guys. Oh, I could almost venture into some other territory.
Okay, let's not go back to that. Let's
I honestly don't remember I don't remember specifics about his personal life as far as that he was a bastard child. Do they show that in the movie?
You mean the anime?
No, there was.
Oh wait,
Alexander the Great.
It's another name of Alexander the Great.
How is it that I have not remember seeing promos for this anime or
Alexander the kind of okay?
Dudism.
Dudism.
Yeah, it's politics is frustrating because there's not much you can do. New topic. Wait. New topic. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Okay.
Harem Bliff?
I have no idea.
Harem Bliff. Sorry, we're a little slow. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, it's Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It has to do with Freemasons. Yeah, I looked it up.
Really cool looking.
Huh. Yeah, I hadn't heard of that.
New topic, guessing game. Okay.
God.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of something else entertainment related, like movie related.
It's really old. I watched it like 18 years ago and have forgotten most of it. Those were early days of smoking weed.
It looks like it's perfect for that.
Okay. I know what I was going to ask. Is it dubbed or sub?
And I'm going to assume it was dubbed because they aired it on Cartoon Network.
Oh.
Yeah, on Showtime. So
okay.
You probably okay to find. I don't know where you'd find it. Who knows?
Yeah, we need to come up with this. We need to come up with a more regimented schedule about the stuff that we watch. So Steins Gate twice a week. That'll take us half a year or more.
Oh, that's gonna make me busy to edit.
Watching.
That is really gonna make me busy to edit.
And those are short because they're only
they're not as long. But
I'm also watching Lethal Weapon, and those episodes are 40 to 45 minutes long. The movies take a long.
Okay, so everybody here, well, I'm talking about the people in the chat. What do you guys prefer, video games or anime?
My most hyped new TV show I mentioned on one of your remind me. Oh shoot, is this part of the guessing game?
Oh, maybe. My most hyped new TV show I mentioned on one of your reactions.
Oh shoot. Dang, I don't. Okay, wait. Is this part of the guessing game, or is this a suggestion for what?
Well, he wrote something else. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Alien, based on the first two Alien movies. It's gonna be an action horror TV series, and it's a prequel.
Oh yeah. I heard about that. They're making an Alien series.
What did Noah Hawley write? I'm curious too. Okay, Roblox answered your game. Your game. Oh my gosh.
My game, yeah. My game, yeah. Video games.
Answered your question. Yeah, he said video games.
Silly jokes. I was going to smoke a joint with a Mexican lady, but when I asked her if she had any papers, she ran away.
Lord.
That's good.
Oh my gosh.
One with Bloss.
Jeez, that's funny. Oh, it's not coming out until 2022. Oh,
okay.
Ow.
Video games. I've only seen Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball for anime. Whatever has reached me on TV.
speaking of Dragon Ball,
Oh God.
you guys should.
Oh God, no!
I heard that.
Balls.
Sorry, Dragon Ball is like one of those things. It's like it's
know.
so long. It's like
I know. No, I know. The only reason I was going to mention that is because I did an interview with Chuck Huber, who was in Dragon Ball. He was Android 17.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and a bunch of other.
I was going to mention to Grimes. You know, Toonami is back every Saturday night if you wanted to watch anime. It's just that they air it pretty late.
Yeah.
Like the worst thing is like they air it late, and but it's like.
If it would come on a little earlier, I would have finished watching Assassination Classroom. But they changed
it's just that.
On that. It was like
I don't get I don't care about any of the other Adult Swim stuff that they show. I want Toonami and only Toonami. I mean,
yeah, I feel like they should just do that.
Okay, Rick and Morty, I'm semi-interested to watch. Maybe that's a pretty decent one, but Toonami.
So most of your answers to your question is video games, and then someone asks, "What is a
waifu?" Okay, you know, I think
there's waifu and husbandos.
Yeah, like I think you're crushed when it comes to those like characters in anime. To be honest, I never looked for the meaning behind it, but every time my sister says so and so about my waifu means I had a crush on it. I had like a crush on a character.
Sango.
And Mom, but Mom, you had a crush on a cartoon character. So
well, when I was a very young child.
Mm-hmm. Like me, when I had a crush on a character.
I had a crush on He-Man.
And I had a crush on Sango. Let's pull up our Hispandos and waifus. How about that?
Well, I'm just curious, out of curiosity, looked on the Funimation website at Assassination Classroom.
Not really. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
They have all the episodes in Japanese for free and in Spanish for free, but you have to have a paid membership to watch in English and in Portuguese.
You talking about Funimation? You said.
Yeah, on the Funimation.
Yeah, Arturo subscribes to Funimation, and I have watched an episode or two on Funimation to try to catch up with him whenever I missed it. Waifu it's kind of like it's not literally your wife.
Let me actually look it up because I know what it. I know kind of what it means.
I thought that's what it was.
Let me see. Hold on. Waifu. It is a term for a fictional character, usually in anime or related media, that someone has great and sometimes romantic affection for. So.
Yeah,
crush. This was one of my crushes. No, well, actually, scratch. He was the only crush. I mean, come on, she's badass.
Come on, load thing.
Alyssa Milano, yeah.
I mean, she.
Really?
What?
Why? What's wrong with He-Man? Okay, hold on. I'm looking at Penny from.
My very first crush I remember was Penny from Inspector Gadget. I was 4. Okay.
Punky Brewster. Oh, Punky is a real life person. She's not like an animated. It is funny to like animated.
Yeah. She was cool when we were kids. Then she hit the what?
Hit the rails. It's an expression. Or went off the rails, or what?
Are you talking about Song? Are you talking about Sango?
No, I thought he was talking.
Or was he talking about another character?
I thought he was talking about Punky Brewster.
Video games. Yes.
Yeah, you're good. So what was the question you had asked them? Sorry, your question was.
I mentioned do you like anime or video games? We're still going.
Oh, anime or video games? Okay.
He-Man dressed like he went to the blue. Wait, Mom, I was reading.
Sorry, I'm sorry. He.
My first crush was Kelly.
When I was a kid, I didn't know. He just looked like this cool, strong dude. I liked him.
Very sassy, right? My first crush was Kelly from 90 when I was 4. She's nuts. Who?
Okay, wait. Okay, who's nuts? Are you referring to Punky Brewster or Alyssa Milano? Because I think Alyssa Milano has gone a little.
Okay, so
yeah, probably at that point in time.
So yeah, Songo was my first. No, actually, she was the only crush. Now let me go find He-Man for Mom. Because come on.
Well, you also have to remember, I grew up without a TV, so it was just really novel to see something like that, and I'd never seen a cartoon like that before. And he had this secret identity, and he would change. You know, it's kind of like almost like the male version of Wonder Woman, sort of.
Oh.
Wonder Woman was my hero too. I loved Wonder Woman.
Oh, this is a smaller picture. Hold on, I gotta find a better one. I'm trying to maybe find one. Was it Master of the Universe?
Oh well, that was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe was the name of it. It's a girl in Saved by the Bell. Oh wow, I never really watched Saved by the Bell.
Oh come on!
Great. We should have a strong and physically fit role model. Yeah, I kind of agree with that actually. When I was a kid, I was like, screw all the rest of them. I like Kelly.
What?
Orko was the comic relief.
In what?
In He-Man and She-Ra. I just remember He-Man had his tiger was Cringer, and then when he would turn into He-Man, he would use his sword or his power to change Cringer into Battle Cat. And then, so like when he was Cringer, he was scared of everything. He was a scaredy cat, literally a scaredy cat. And then when he would be changed to Battle Cat, he was fierce and like they both completely changed. Prince Adam was supposed to be kind of weak and scared, and you know.
Actually, you know what? I made a top. I forgot. I keep forgetting this. I made a top 10 of female anime characters that I really like.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, that's right, you did.
Why do I keep forgetting about that list? I made a list about that. All the nice, sexy women in there.
Oh, yeah, the new She-Ra cartoon. Yeah, I have not been super interested in that.
I can't even say anything about that.
Oh,
like your Panther.
I like it. I like your colors too, actually. I'm not crazy about their lighter blue color. I like the dark, like when they have the darker blue or the black or the light blue with black. I like those colors.
But yeah, I made a top 10 list on my channel.
Don't they? I agree. I can't. You know one logo that I just get, like one mascot or logo that just I can't, is the Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
That is just. It doesn't make me think of like anything strong and fierce. Their colors are all like, you know, pastel looking beach colors. It just doesn't do anything for me. I don't know.
And then the stripe down their helmet.
Right?
Like, what?
I don't get it.
I had the castle when I was a kid.
Oh, that's cool. I probably would have been so jealous when I was a kid. Anybody?
And all these 80s cartoon shows were only made because Reagan lifted a ban on advertising to children on TV. Oh. It all comes back to politics.
Oh,
wow.
Part of the plan.
Miami Dolphins on Google Images and like
the chew the hell out of my what? I used to chew the hell out of my He-Man.
Sorry, Jack. Okay. All right. Say that again, Jack.
I look up Miami Dolphins on Google Images, and the second image is of a Carolina Panthers player running with a football. Evidently, there was a game between them for some reason that's showing up.
Have you seen those Spanish videos of the Spanish broadcasters back when Carolina Panthers had a really awesome year and went to the Super Bowl and then completely choked? But this Spanish broadcaster, it was so funny. He was so animated, and he would give these nicknames to the players. So Cam Newton was called the dinosaur. And another one, I think maybe Luke Kuechly was called the Confessor.
He said, Luke Kuechly.
Yeah. And one time he said Luke did something amazing. I think this was when they were playing against the Dallas Cowboys, and Luke had an interception. and the guy was like, "It is Luke. It is Keighley." It's like basically what he was saying is, "You're Luke. You're Keighley. We have the name."
Look at Oscar's new uniform for the movie.
Oh, for the newest.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember what this is. Recently, I watched Shin Godzilla, that is co-directed by the guy who directed the Evangelion stuff.
Oh yeah, he did make a Godzilla thing. I forgot.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like it's very wordy, but it's pretty good. But in the action and special effects was direct. It was like 2 directors making it. It was directed by the guy who directed the live action Attack on Titan movies. And in the movie Godzilla, he has several forms. Let's see if I can find the video. It's really cool. Godzilla's atomic breath in it is really interesting. Let's see.
Yeah, Oscar's another favorite character of mine.
Are you looking forward to the new Godzilla movie?
What, me or Jack?
Yes, I am. Very. I've always, for some reason, had a very much fascination and love with Godzilla and stuff. And all those. Let's see.
Oh wow! I didn't know this.
Or about the Panthers.
I forgot if I did know this. Interesting. Well, he made a good pick, I think.
I'm gonna post the link
to
a video in the.
So there was the white.
What?
There was a white.
Huh?
There was a white uniform. Oh wait, I went back to the wrong one. Dang nabbit.
So you're still talking about Asuka.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, what do you prefer? Like her, like, there's like 2 versions of this uniform. There's the white one.
Let me see the other one.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I keep.
Oh.
Okay, come on now. Is this it? No, I keep going to the wrong one.
No. I can't wait to see what you're trying to tell me.
Hold on.
What's that, Jack?
All right, I get about like the random things and facts that I have for things I haven't really watched. I watched a bunch of videos talking about the Godzilla suits and stuff. Huh, that's cool. And
I like that one better.
Yeah.
And there's so many times that the Godzilla suit caught on fire, fell over in water scenes, and the person in the suit about drowned, or they used something that like a gas in one of the Godzilla movies to make it look like Godzilla was smoking or steaming, and there was a leak. I think they used like pure carbon dioxide or something in it, and it leaked into the suit, and the guy passed out in the suit.
That's his wife. I wish I knew how to quit you.
Okay, that's a quote from Brokeback Mountain, which you've never
seen.
No. Sorry, I get distracted by these.
The comments, yeah.
Yeah. So wait, Jack, what were you saying about the guy in the suit? What?
One of the Godzilla movies, Godzilla was melting down, and he was smoking and stuff. And in the suit, they had a mechanism with, I think, carbon dioxide, something to make it like when it extracts, it's steaming, and it leaked into the suit where the guy was, and he passed out from it. And like for the rest of the shoot, he had to have a snorkel mask and air tank.
Oh my goodness gracious!
And then
that's terrible.
The Toho water set, who knows how many drunk people somehow managed up on the set or in the area and took a leak in the water. And they also, in interview, the suit actors talked about, I think a few people have probably died in that water too. They don't or drain it ever. So it's like you're in a sweaty suit. Like every half hour you have to either drain sweat out or air out or crazy things.
Yes, I did have a crush on him.
I guess, does anybody here have a waifu?
So
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Mom, I would say I know it's a cartoon, but He-Man might have been your husbando.
Probably, yeah.
And
husbando.
My waifu was Hango. Jack, do you have a waifu?
No, not really.
Oh my gosh!
That I
You
can
know
think
it's
of.
late when we're having conversations like this. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know what DirecTV says. You get bored. And when you get bored...
Well, we're not bored, though. That's the thing. So you can't really pull that up as an example.
Yeah.
We're just getting a little bit... Oh my gosh. This stream has gone on for almost 3 hours.
Woo-wee.
Can you believe that? And I was just sitting there thinking the dogs need to be taken out.
Yeah, and I still have yet to watch this.
Oh, you were going to watch that tonight.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I still need to. There was something I needed to edit.
And it's already almost 12. Yeah, and I have to finish editing my interview with
I liked Bulma as a kid, but she was a bluesy, so no future there.
Okay,
these comments are pretty good.
I know. I get so distracted, and then I lose track of what you guys are talking about.
You know that one of the
I'm putting off Switch for you guys. Okay, sorry, Jack. Go ahead.
One of the English dub voice actors in for Dragon Ball, I can't remember which one it was. Either the guy does the voice for Goku or Vegeta. They've started a dubbing business or a studio for doing dubs, and they have full control for or all of the rights for dubbing Dragon Ball.
Really?
Is that pretty interesting?
Wait, is that something that
I think it's.
Oh, what's that guy's name who did Armstrong? Is that his character?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that who you're talking about?
I think I can remember.
Yeah, it's
Bot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, him.
I think it's him that owns
his name.
I think it's him that owns the company. Anyway, with all the like different companies that handle dubbing in the US, they've standardized the microphone and equipment to be able to do so everybody's the same. So anywhere you are, you can sound the same pretty much.
Right, yeah. Except you have to make sure your environment. It's not just the microphone.
Yeah, exactly.
Your environment has to be treated properly too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
it. No, dubs are not tires. Well, I don't know. I don't
Audio
know if they're called that.
Oh, you know what? You know we gotta have another live stream dub versus sub. That will probably.
I can't really. I mean, I wouldn't be able to be involved in that too much
because you have to have the attention. I love it. It's like having to have the attention span to be able to look at the bottom of the screen. I've gotten to where in last month I've gotten to where I've started to actually kind of prefer subtitles for different things that are Japanese.
Really?
I think I've just gotten used to as I've watched there's a Japanese tokusatsu series called Kamen Rider, and most of that's available in Japanese. So I have to, or only available in Japanese. So I have to watch that subtitle. So I've gotten used to stuff being subtitled. So it's kind of weird watching anime with a dub sometimes. It's weird.
Well, so when it comes to live action stuff, I prefer sub.
Yeah.
But when it comes to anime or cartoon or something where it doesn't really matter if the voice isn't completely exact, then I prefer dub. Because a lot of the English dubs here are pretty decent, or Spanish dubs. I like sometimes to listen to the Spanish dub just to see how much I understand.
Or if you want to learn Spanish.
Yeah, or to try to practice my comprehension skills. So anyway, okay, it's getting late and I have editing I have to do. I completely lost track of time.
Yeah. So well, I do want to close out this as saying thank you everyone that has been participating in this live hangout.
Guys, this was a lot of fun.
This was fun, and we will do 88.
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted to do this tonight with my mom was because when we do 88, I want to watch this, and then I need to watch this, and then once I'm done, then we could do 88 probably next week if I just binge watch this. It's only 7 episodes, and then this is just the movie.
Okay, so hold on. We'd have to figure out a day that's good because I'm looking at my calendar. I could do it on Monday or Thursday, but
I gotta go drop the baby. It was nice to meet you. Fine people.
Drop the baby slowly, slide the baby down, and just kind of slide down with it.
Event the socialists.
Okay, hold on. A cool video would be an interview compilation with voice actors explaining their path to the industry, how to make a take, what casting directors are looking for, what equipment to use. Yeah, in my interview with Chuck, we did talk about his path to the industry. I already knew his story because we're familiar with Chuck. But yeah, that's a good how to make a take. What casting? Those are good questions, actually. I need to remember these questions because I would like to get some more voice actors. I mean, I've
but
had
also, you know,
voice actor Justin. I've had them on. They're the guys I work with. But yeah,
it's always interesting hearing especially with dubbing, the voice actors talking about the process of them doing the voices, because it's like they have to try to match it up with the mouth flaps.
Yeah, he was talking about. He called that something. Shoot. ADR, I think is what it's called. And Chuck was an ADR director for, I think he said for maybe about 6 months, and it really was not his thing. He wasn't crazy about it because it's very challenging.
Yeah, I won't doubt it.
So I can imagine that it would be.
Yeah, it's always interesting with different stories about like older dubs of him having to find a word to put in it to make the mouth flap work.
Yeah, because they have to rewrite the script.
Yeah,
and they have to because they have to make it relevant. What I don't appreciate is that sometimes they some of the script writers, which are also voice actors, they insert their ideology into the rewrite,
yeah,
like what Jamie Markey has been known to do,
like feminist stuff.
Yeah, just but
see, you know, my concern with this Yashahime dub on Twitter. A girl that's supposed to be, you know, writing the there's something in her bio.
Okay.
She's those type of people that follow that thing with the bios on Twitter, and I was like, well,
but
I mean, I don't think. No, I have I'm hoping that it's not the case. I mean, I maybe just jumping the gun, but since you know, those type of people, they tend to always go to just something like that. I mean, hopefully she probably won't do that. She probably
should be able to separate.
Yeah, it's just that when I first saw, I was like, oh no,
yeah.
Like, oh no, don't do this with the franchise. But
okay, all right.
But yeah, everybody here that comments, you know, give us suggestions on stuff. Sometimes we can't even think of everything. I know there was like someone made a comment on your video, Mom, about doing top 3 or you know, 3 hero movies. Yeah, hero movies.
I like that idea, and I like the idea of the top 3 of other stuff that we were talking about, like top 3 Arnold films, top 3 action films, top 3 horror films. You know, there's so many different ways we could go with this. I'm going to screenshot this suggestion that that Simon made. Hold on a second. About
but you know, also tonight, I was also wanting to either get Glenn on here or Simon on here, and we never did. You know?
Well, I had mentioned on my post for people to email me so that I could send them the link.
Oh, wait. Colin Pass said, yeah, that was me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, because I sent you a screenshot of what he said.
He said here, top 3 reasons why the prequels are the best Star Wars trilogy. I will tell you this.
I like the prequels. I like the prequels, but I'm not sure that they're personally the best for me.
I think I like, out of the 3, I like the 3rd one. And my gosh, when I recently watched that, I felt pretty sad.
It was dark. It's dark and depressing.
Yeah, the last, like watching it or remembering the story of it, and then also watching the last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars, that together is interesting because of how well they're taking place at the exact same time.
We need to finish the Clone Wars.
And
we're really
we still need to do reviews for episode 4, 5, and 6.
Oh jeez, there's so, and we have to redo our Wonder Woman review.
Yeah, the audio had an issue. I don't know what the heck happened.
That was a pain.
Simon said I'll tweet you.
Okay. I have my links to my Twitter up on my, but also if you guys ever needed to message me, I just didn't want to broadcast my email right there on the post discussion. I mean, it doesn't matter. Anybody can find it. It's right there on my about page. You just got to go down there and, go through the CAPTCHA thing or whatever. But I had mentioned for people to message me if they wanted to try to join the Hangout, and Glenn was having trouble finding my email, and then nobody else messaged. So we didn't add anybody tonight, but maybe in the future, yeah, we'd like to bring some people on to just kind of
so tell you, yeah.
The more people we have, the more we kind of talk. It's sometimes hard to keep the conversation.
Well, I was
straight.
going to suggest Glenn, Simon, or anybody here who is more into, I'm pretty sure everybody is, but who is really into the 80s, because I know I'm planning on wanting to do 88 next week.
We've got 88 coming up.
Yeah, maybe we could invite one of you guys on so we could chat about the year.
Okay. Email me and we'll try. I know it says the thing, we're limited as to how many we can have on the stream.
Only 10. There's 10 slots.
Only 10. So, but I mean, we've only got 3 here today. But honestly, when you bring a whole bunch of people in, it is, you do have a lot of talking over because you're wanting to. It's difficult.
I am but shy.
I
mean, I don't blame you. I mean, I would probably be pretty shy to talk to people on YouTube myself. I don't have the confidence. My mom has, though. She's talked to a lot of pretty famous people, I would say.
No, I haven't. Probably the most famous person I've talked to was the Critical Drinker. But
that was interesting.
I'd already been in contact with him like about a year before we even talked. So, yeah, because I'd written him about his books to try to see if was there a way we could do his audiobooks, and he'd already sold the rights to the first few and all this stuff. But he probably never saw the year 1988.
Are you talking about me, I guess? Because, yes, I did not see the year 1988. My mom saw the year 1988.
That's right. That's right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I remember that. I love that song, the rap song.
I remember I got shocked when one of them cursed.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, the guy with he's like, damn. I'm like,
he says it like 2 or 3 times in it. And the coolest thing is like the original live action Turtles movies was actually more adaptation of the comics than the actual cartoon.
Oh really?
Yeah, and they had the Jim Henson Creature Studio help with the animatronics.
Voltron.
Yeah. I did not know that.
And it was filmed in North Carolina, filmed in Wilmington.
Ooh.
Wait, Teenage Mutant?
Yeah, the first 2 were filmed in Wilmington.
Oh, I did not know that.
And that studio, I can't remember the name of the person.
Wait, was that the one where Brandon Lee was filming The Crow? He got killed?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
So it was a person who owns the studio, or owned the studio, is a pretty big name. Trying to remember. North Carolina, Wilmington Film Studios.
That makes me want to watch those movies just for the 90s. So it's basically Muppets.
No, it is not. I think Teenage Mutant is probably more enjoyable. I don't.
But yeah, But yeah, Simon, we wanted you on.
Voltron sounds familiar.
Sorry. I wonder why their internet was acting up. Just one of those days, I guess.
Oh yeah, they also filmed the scene in from Iron Man 3 in Wilmington.
Yes.
Dang, why can't?
But not just Wilmington.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize it was an independent movie.
Location info.
I love Voltron.
Okay. All right, we keep dragging this out, and
Yeah.
I have stuff to do. I'm gonna be up until
okay, but last thing, Mom. So what will we do about people that want to join our 88 discussion?
If they message me with their email address, then when the time comes, I can send them the StreamYard link.
Mm-hmm.
If they're interested to join.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 88 discussion. If we could get anybody here on, that would be fun. Very fun.
Yeah, if you want to join.
But let's see.
We need to figure out the day because we don't know the exact date.
Yeah, like I said, I want to do it next week if I could watch all this.
Okay.
Prior.
Well, Monday, like I said, Monday or Thursday are the only evening days that will work. I know you're probably going to be working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Plus, I have work. I do, I'm working on an audiobook right now.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I'm working. I think I'm working next Thursday. I forgot.
You are. Yeah, you are.
Maybe somebody knows.
Then maybe it's going to have to be well, yeah, but Corey wants to get on,
And he's
the 80s buff.
He can't get on Monday?
I'll have to write him and ask. But yeah, I know Matt Arrow also want to get on too for that.
So Simon, my email address, if you go to my About page on YouTube and you go down below the details section, it'll say something about for business inquiries, and you click a button to reveal my email address, and you'll have to enter, check mark a little captcha that says, no, I'm not a robot or whatever. And then it'll show you my email address, and then you can message me that way.
But yeah, see, this could go on all night.
I know.
It's already 12 a.m. Goodness, and I still haven't.
I've got to exit.
Yeah.
I could do
thank
this,
you all for participating in this live hangout. Yeah, this was to make up for the 88 discussion that we probably would have done, but I want to watch these first. So we did a live hangout tonight.
It's been nice. Thank you everybody for showing
Tune in for next week, if so. Maybe
Well,
Monday, but I'll have to see.
Okay. Adios. Nos vemos.
Adios, guys. Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay warm.
Right. Stay dry. Bye.
Bye.